Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on a journey in light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today's pick a card love tarot reading, we are going over where is this connection going? Where is it heading? We're going to look at your person's feelings. We're going to look at intentions, some things you need to know, channeled messages, song cards. As you guys know, we love the song cards, confirmations of if this is your person, as well as advice at the end for those who want advice. So with that said, I have 4 piles for you guys today. Our first pile, we have this really cool ammonite. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm blanking on how to say this, but basically think golden ratio in here in nature. All right, and we have the card number 31. We have a globe. It says possibility. So this is pile 1 with ammonite, which is a fossil. Pile 2, we have this really pretty skeleton key and a card that says key, opportunity. It's number 17. We have a key. We have a little like outer space kind of solar system vibe there, and it says keys open doors. So here is pile 2. Pile 3, we have this mountain scene. I have this Othoceros, so another fossil for you guys. This card does say obstacles, but I picked this just because it looked like where are we going, right? So we have mountains in the background, a road kind of journeying on, and again, number 5 and the Othoceros. So there's pile 3. In pile 4, we have this card. It says traffic cone caution. We have this white jade elephant, and this is the number 32. So guys, take a deep breath and go with whichever okay, I can talk. Go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you feel really drawn to more than one pile, feel free to watch more than one. Please always remember these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything's going to fit for everyone. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If you feel very drawn, you could just have messages in 2 different piles or stuff you needed to hear. You can watch different piles for different people. Completely up to you. The timestamps will be in the description box below. I'm trying to think what else I want to say. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in. Appreciate you having you here. Don't forget to interact with this video in some way. You can leave me a comment telling me where you're watching from. You can tell me what your favorite show is right now on TV. I need a new show. Maybe that's what I should have asked in the beginning. Anywho, if anyone has any good shows on one of the streaming platforms, I don't have cable, feel free to drop that and your reason why you like it. Maybe we can all find new shows in there. I don't know why I felt the need to ask that, but that's what we're asking today. So that can be your interaction if you choose to help me out there or just like the video. That does really help. Okay, with that said, I'm going to leave these up for a moment. If you need more time deciding, feel free to pause the screen, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 1, you picked the ammonite fossil here. I still have my price tag, don't judge. Okay. And this card, it says globe possibilities. We have the world here, or a version of the world depicted on this globe, number 31. So we are going over where your person where this connection is headed, where do they want it to go, their intentions, their feelings, channel messages, song cards, all the good stuff. I will be doing confirmations at the end. If you need a little more verification that this is your pile, I'll be doing that, as well as advice for those who feel like they need it. I want to start with kind of an energy check-in. I go back and forth on doing those. Let me know if you like the energy check-ins. If you don't, I guess you can tell me that too. Anywho, but let's, okay, we're gonna keep that one that fell right out. Let's energy check in for pile 1. This is kind of just to help you know if you're in the right spot. If you feel very drawn to this, then you are, but there's too many there. Energy check in pile 1. Energy check in pile 1. And I'm hoping at least one of these cards, if not this whole scenario, hits home for you guys, just so we can start this in the right spot. Let's see. Okay, pile 1. So not only do we have this globe, we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So there might be a chance that's been given, or some of you could be thinking about giving someone a second chance, something like that could be relevant. We have palm tree, stability, security, patience, growth, endurance, flexibility. So someone could be in a tropical location with a palm tree. Of course, I live in Florida, so very prominent here. What am I trying to say? Okay, for a palm tree for me, so this is about flexibility. So I feel like some of you guys could have gone through some sort of storm, but it didn't break you. You're only here to pop back. So a palm tree is made to be able to bend but not break. So that may be resonant, that message. We have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering in your life. So there could be a rainbow connection, blessings. We do have flowers here. So someone could be in the energy of wanting to give flowers, shower you with flowers. There does feel like within this connection, there could be a long distance. I don't know why I'm just now mentioning that with the globe here, but there's this kind of vibe on like giving this a chance. Maybe some of you guys are new back into putting yourself out there in love, and this person's coming in very stable and possibly even showering you with kind of blessings. We have spiritual message. So you could feel very spiritually connected to this person in this connection. It's the number 41. Resurrection, the saint dead, kind of another vibe for those of you on kind of this path back to your person. And then we have let go of the old. So interesting. So a vibe about, you know, something not being dead, resurrecting, letting go of the old, but maybe giving this person a second chance. But I also feel like there is a prominent energy here of a group of people that, you know, this person might not be old, but you're letting go of old things that happened in order to move forward in a very stable way in a new connection. So if that all resonates or any of that resonates, let's get going into the tarot. So we're going to see where is this connection heading. I'm going to start there. And then we're going to look in, yeah, we'll start there. Where is this connection headed for pile 1, since that is the subject? All right, this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I try to remember to link these below. All right, let's see. Where's this connection heading? All right, there's some sort of death and rebirth cycle. This is Scorpio energy. There is a cord cutting here vibe going on. We have the Magician. We have an Ace of Pentacles. So this is some sort of new beginning. If this is a new connection, it could just be you cutting ties with maybe someone from your past, moving forward, not letting the past define you. But regardless of how it fits for your situation, remember these are general readings. There is this vibe of change going on into empowerment and a new beginning, a new tangible beginning, something solid here, something stable. We have the Justice card, so we have Libra showing up here. Possibly moving into, this says the law, something moving into something more balanced. For some of you, this connection could be leading towards a marriage, something like that. But ultimately, this is about balance. This is finding balance. Even though we have these two cats that are fighting in this picture, I did use this deck for a reason. I love the imagery. And, you know, it's supposed to be, you know, Justice is blind, but she is peeking behind this a little bit. So it's like someone having their eye on this connection, seeing where they're going, make sure it's fair. I feel like there's been good boundaries thus far. Maybe that's your new vibe, letting go of old ways of being and moving into like more boundaries. But where is this going? This does feel like this is some sort of change into something new. It's feeling very empowered. Again, this new tangible beginning in a very fair and balanced way with this Justice card. And then bottom of the deck, we have some Leo energy with this Strength. So very strong connection. We do have this storm in the background, but this witch seems to be controlling this tornado. So you would feel very strong and empowered and in control of this relationship. This is going in a very, like, a way that you want it to go. Is kind of how this feels. So whatever that looks like for you. Some of you may just want a relationship to just have fun with. And some of you may want something more serious where it could go to a marriage. But basically the message here is it's going where you want it to go. So then we have this person here, and she's very much in control. She's got this lion licking her hand, but she's controlling all the chaos around her. So that kind of reminds me of you guys as the viewer. So especially also with the Magician energy here, you guys have the power to create where you want this relationship to go. All right, let's clarify these. Where is this relationship heading? Where is it going? But there is some sort of change going on here. So if there has been any sort of old toxicity, anything that needs to be left in the past, I do feel like that's happening. It's like one door shuts and another door opens. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a shut door and an open door. So it feels like there's a transitional phase, either for you or within this connection. Okay, let's see. Clarify this Death card a little bit more. We have the High Priestess here. So there's just a knowing here. I feel like the change is with a lot of you as the viewer. This is a change in how you're showing up in connections. This is heading in a way that you feel very abundant, feel very secure, feel very stable. And maybe you didn't have relationships in the past that way. Maybe you felt like you got swept up in them, and now you're here keeping your balance, you're keeping yourself recentered, and this is going the way that you want it to. There also feels like there's a change in listening to yourself and trusting your intuition here as well. All right, where is this heading? Can we clarify this Magician? This is the Happy Tarot, if you guys want to know. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So things are working out. The time that's being invested in this is materializing and manifesting into something real, especially we lead into that Ace of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords here. So, you know, communication, talking, again, things getting more solid and tangible. Like if you want something real from this connection, I feel like you're able to voice your concerns. Your person may also be saying, hey, let's really do this thing. Let's take this to the next phase. Let's start something new. I just heard I want to put a ring on it, so that might be relevant for some of you. Again, going into, you know, one of the meanings for justice can be about marriage. It can just be about law proceedings, so take that for how that fits. But let's clarify this Justice card. We have the King of Cups, man. Okay. This is feeling very emotionally, deeply fulfilling of a relationship for you. Again, in a very balanced way. If you had a tendency towards losing yourself in connections, this is somewhere where you're going to feel very much getting what you want, feel very fair. Someone meeting you, like a real partner, stepping in and supporting you in a very emotional way. With that King of Cups. He's not always the most vocal, but he is deeply emotionally like there. But we do have this Knight of Swords. So I do feel like there's a lot of good communication, or there's like attempts towards that way, because our Knights are our action cards. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is the Cancer card. This is forward momentum. For some of you, if there is distance, there could be a move coming together. Your person could be moving towards you or making plans towards how you guys are going to fit and bring this connection moving forward. Really lovely energy, guys. All right. Let's see, what do they want to happen? Let's look in to see what your person wants to happen. And then I'm going to pull some oracle cards on getting their feelings. What does this person want to happen? I feel like this is where it's going, but again, you guys feel like you're more in control of this. You're running the ship. Okay, this person definitely wants a partnership. They want an even give and take. We have the heart chakra ribbon around here, the color green. So this person is coming from a heart space of being balanced and fair. Then we have the 2 of Cups, 2-2. We have those partnership numbers. You guys may be seeing 2-2-2s. Keep an eye out for those. Okay, sorry, I was going to tell a personal story, but I'll keep it to myself. But I love seeing that. Okay, this person's intentions. Ace of Swords. Yeah, communicating this. This is blending. This is balance. This is, you know, blending together. The 2 of Cups is one of my soul level connection cards. We have this Ace of Cups. So this is a new either way of thinking, a new way of communication, communicating this idea to you. So I do feel like this person wants just as much as you do to have this partnership, to blend together, and to actually communicate that in a very real way. Okay, let's get into some of their feelings. Can we get some more insight to how this person's feeling? How are they feeling towards the viewer, please? Poker face, taking a chance, risk and options, not showing hand, gambling. So this person may be trying to keep their cards close to their chest, maybe trying not to let on, maybe trying to figure out what it is that you want. But I do feel like there's this like, I want to take this risk, but they are being a little concealed. So if you have a hard time reading them, there is a purpose behind that. Okay. Get the butterfly, but they're evolving in growth, next phase, healing inner child, and releasing the past. So this letting go of the old, like you guys may be mirroring each other, or maybe they are moving out of a relationship and they're getting into, you know, trying to do this. Maybe you guys both are. The energy is really strong here, like growth, new phase, healing things, and releasing the past, either old toxicity between the 2 of you or just in past relationships and moving forward in a beautiful way. All right, I'm gonna actually use another deck for feelings. Can we get some more insight to how this person is feeling towards the viewer, please? Shallow, superficial, boredom, blank. This person may wish there were more depth going on. I guess they definitely like have intentions they want this to. If this is a newer connection, you know, and you're not letting on too much because maybe you're trying to stay in control, there is a message here that they may feel like this is a little shallow. They could want things to be a little deeper. Okay, they're feeling towards you. Despair, falling apart, hopeless, sinking. Wow, okay. If some of you are in a connection where you're not with this person, they could be feeling empty and blank and falling apart, feeling a little hopeless. That's really interesting. We have deja vu on the bottom, past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. Can we clarify? I'm going to clarify. Can we clarify this despair card? Can we clarify this despair card? Oh, I'm not sure I'm not holding my deck upside down. All right, and I wasn't, and then we have a 6 of Swords that came up in reverse. So, the 6 of Swords, and I switched my deck around so they wouldn't be in reverse, but yet here it is. 6 of Swords is about forward momentum. We do have this Chariot energy. If this person is feeling like they can't move forward with this connection for whatever reason, or maybe you're not going to give them a chance, maybe they don't feel like they have a chance, there is a sadness around not being able to move forward with this. to make some sort of move. So there is sadness there for some of you. Again, remember this is a general reading, so if that part of the story doesn't fit, let that go. I'm sure it's for a lot of you, or a few of you understand what that's about. If you don't and it makes you confused, let that go. But that's what this despair is about for those people that it's showing up for. It's this feeling of like, how do I move forward? How do I take a next step? How do I do this? How do I bridge this gap? If there is a distance for some of you and you situationally can't be together, that this person finds that very sad. All right, can we get insight on the shallow? What is the shallow about? 6 of Pentacles. All right, there's a feeling of not feeling like things are even. This person wants things to be balanced. They want this partnership, but there's some sort of feeling of maybe they feel like they're giving too much, or there's just not a reciprocated energy that they're feeling a little like lackluster about. So just keep that in mind. If you've been giving this person a hard time, but you really want them to step up and show up for you, maybe consider letting that boundary down a little bit. Boundaries are supposed to be picket fences, not huge, tall brick walls. Keep that in mind, you know. So this person does feel like there is something that's a little mismatched on energy. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this person's intentions. Bottom of the deck is a 2 of Cups, but we're gonna shuffle this in. All right, so pile 1. What is this person's intentions at this time? What are their intentions? We know what they want, but what are they intending to do? Page of Swords. It looks like they intend to get more information. I love this Page of Swords. They have this book. They're being carried away by these ideas. So this person does intend to have some sort of communication around this, possibly written communication. They do intend to share their thoughts with you, even if it's just the beginning stages of that with their page energy. And, oh goodness. Their intentions are to definitely hold on tight to this connection. So we have a 4 of Pentacles here. That's someone holding on and not wanting to let go. So they do intend to, you know, communicate with you, communicate that they want to hold on to this. I really think they want to move forward with this. And if they can't, there's some sadness around that for sure. Okay. This I kind of added to the list, and I was skeptical if I was going to do it, but I'm going to do it. So this deck has all kinds of good and bad. I feel like it has a lot of harsh stuff in here, but I felt like having a section about maybe some things you as a viewer or insights need to know about this connection or this person. These would be for confirmations, maybe something you already kind of had a feeling about. If this is completely new and freaks you out, let that go. It's not for you. It's not meant to make you confused. But is there some insights or something this person needs to know? Okay, we have a good card here. The insight you need to know is this person is really into you. There is good chemistry, there's great vibes, and there's positivity here. What else does pile 1 need to know about this connection? Played out. So this person, we'd have this runner here. It says played out. It feels like they're done running. There's a vibe of I'm done. I'm kind of stopped. Even though we do have this person in the starting position, but with the played out, it feels like I'm done, like running from the situation. If you're talking to someone that is kind of a player, they could be over that and they're ready to start something new with you. Okay, what else does the viewer need to know? Shine. Your light irritates their demons. So there might be parts of you that are triggering to this person. Something about you could irritate them a little bit, could irritate their wounded sides of themselves. So if you find them lashing out a little bit, it just because you're highlighting the things in them that they need to heal. If this person is triggering you, please remember triggers are your soul basically telling you, hey, there's a wound here, it needs to be addressed. It's coming up for a reason. It doesn't feel good, but it doesn't feel good because it doesn't need to be here anymore. So if you can objectively look at the things that trigger you, this can go for this situation or life in general, you can really use them as a tool to heal yourself. It's like an indicator in your indicator light in your car saying, hey, there's an issue here. Please look at me. Please pay attention. And so when it comes from an emotional place, it's usually an emotional wound that we need to look at or tend to or heal or love on, give ourselves those loves. So there could be something here in this situation that's irritating your demons, even though it says theirs, but I do feel like this message is for some of our viewers as well. Just be mindful of that. The things that trigger you sometimes are the things that you need to heal within yourself. Okay. Let's get some, where do I want to go? Sorry, I'm looking over my list. Did I go over things I wanted to? All right, I guess we're going to get into our channeled messages and then we'll do our song cards. So before I do that, this deck is staring at me. This is kind of a feeling deck, kind of one of these oracle decks. So let's see. What else needs to come out for pile 1? What else do they need to know? Fight. Battles with emotions or beliefs. Confrontation, conflict with others. So this person could be, you know, fighting their emotions on this. I feel like some of you are fighting your emotions on this, or this person could just be ready to fight for this connection. All right, that needed to come up for somebody. Maybe there's a boxer connection for some of you, or someone's into boxing or something like that, and that needed to come out for a confirmation. All right, now I'm going to move on to channeled messages. So for pile 1, what does their person want to say? Pile 1's person, what do they want to say? I know you're thinking about me and it excites me. So maybe they know that you're watching a tarot reading on them right now and that they find that exciting. You are absolutely beautiful in every way. They find you very attractive. I wish I could turn back time. So for some of you, there may be some sort of regrets, or I wish I could do things differently, or, you know, I want to relive a moment kind of vibe with that. I feel like you're better off without me. Okay. So if some of you are in a disconnect with your person, that message could be for you, where they feel like maybe you're better off without them. Maybe you put in boundaries. Maybe you feel like you're in control of this situation. This kind of feels like more like a worry, like I'm worried that you're better off without me. Your eyes are like looking into my own soul. So they're very into that intense chemistry you guys carry within your eyes. I know I made the wrong choice. All right. Some of them feel like they made some sort of wrong choice. Take that if it fits. I have cried over losing you. Addictions keep me away from you and from us. So some of your people could be dealing with some sort of addictive something in their life. And then we have, I fantasize about you loving me again. All right, for those in the disconnect, that message could be for you. Let's pull a different deck. Pile 1's messages. What does the person want to say, please? Okay. I know you are my other half. No one lights me up and inspires me like you do. I'm electrified by you. I've been watching you from a distance, so there's people like their social media stalking, those kinds of things going on. I believe you. So there's something that you told them that they believe. I am entwined in the thought of finding you one day. This would be like for those at a distance. I guess for some of you that could just be like an energetic distance if it's not physical. And this person thinks a lot about like coming back together or seeing you or finding you again. We have I worship your perfection on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's get some song cards. So I think I added like 20 songs this morning. If you're new here and you feel compelled, there'll be a message for you within the lyrics of the song. You can listen to the song, but you don't have to. But if you feel compelled, look up the lyrics at least. And if you know the song's cool, it's just a confirmation. If you want to add a song to our list, feel free to drop that in the comments. All right, so song cards for pile 1. We have Honeybee by The Head and the Heart. I haven't listened to that one. Let's see. I try to listen to all the suggestions. I don't always have time. We have Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. We have Patience by Guns N' Roses. All right, let's see. 1 or 2 more cards. We have Wonderwall by Oasis. And we have Life After You, Daughtry. So those are your songs, pile 1. If you want to screenshot this, you can look them up afterwards. Feel free to do that now. I've heard some people make playlists out of them and listen to them, and I think that's kind of neat to do. So do as you feel compelled to. And then we're going to move on to our confirmations. So if you need a little extra confirmation on if this is your person, I'm going to move into that now. If you don't, awesome. Trust your intuition, guys. But if you need a little extra oomph, I get it. So let's start with some zodiac dice. So for those who need confirmation, can we please provide that for them? Okay, we have Cancer energy popping up. We have the 4th house, which is also ruled by Cancer. So this also could be, there could be a mother connection with this person, or something about the home. Someone could work like on homes, builder of homes. Someone could have mother issues with that Cancer, that 4th house energy as well. And this could be you or them, guys. All right, let's do some attributes and then we'll do letters. So let's see. For those that need confirmation, we have a little tarot card in here. We have the Libra card again showing up. Justice. So this could be someone that works in law. This could be someone that has been married or divorced or something along those lines. We have smart, bold, and tall. So smart, bold, and taller. There could be a big height difference between the 2 of you. Get some attributes, please, for those that need confirmation. We have money. So money could be a big thing. They could work in money. This person could have a lot of money or be focused on money. We have the 5th house, which is Leo. We have Aries. We have a message that says headache. So someone could be dealing with headaches or migraines. We have a King of Cups. So water signs popping up. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this could feel like a very destined connection. And then we have the 8th house, which is Scorpio energy popping up. Get some letters from here, and then I'll get some letters from my other bag. For those that need confirmation. We also have a pineapple, so there could be a Hawaii connection, a welcoming connection, or possibly that's for swingers. No shame, whatever. If that's your thing, there's a nod to that, or your person could be into that. You guys could be into that. Totally cool. We have sleepless. Also, there's sleeplessness, possibly anxiety going on with this person. I will go over your letters in 1 second. Let me pull a couple more. Okay. Let's do letters. All right, so I saw my name in here, so I'm going to be shameless plug, J-O-N-Y. So J-O-Y, we have Joy. So maybe some of you out there's name is Joy, middle name Joy, something like that. All right, we have another Y, so we have double letters. We have an H. We have an A, so ahoy. We have a T. We have an R. We have an M, an E, another O, a Q, a U, B, H, N, G, A, and a little red heart. Someone could have, I feel like this is kind of like a nod to someone who has like a heart condition or something about their heart is specific. We actually have the letters to spell heart in here as well. Maybe the band heart could mean something to you guys. It could be another song card. Listen to your heart. I don't want to sing, never mind. I have seen Heart in concert. They are amazing. Okay, there are your letters, guys. So I'll let you see that up close. For your letters, and then we're going to move into advice from Spirit for those that want to stick around for that. So, pile 1, what is their advice at this time? I always like to ask for this reading. Sometimes I feel like Spirit goes off on a tangent. I'm just the messenger, but I'm assuming somebody needs to hear the messages that come up. So, what is advice at this time for pile 1? Think things through. So there needs to be a logical sense to this. If you have a tendency to ride high on your emotions, there may be a need to take a pause, think about something, and think things through before you act on them. Make sure you're responding, not reacting to things is important, but taking your time with this. If you know your, like say you've looked into human design and you have an emotional authority, sit on it before you make some sort of decision. Think things through. So you're being asked to really think about this honestly and objectively. Okay, any other advice for pile 1 at this time? Trust the divine plan. So if you do feel like there is, you know, some sort of divinity going on, we did have spiritual message. You guys did have that give a chance. There is a need to trust that things are playing out as they should, even if you fully don't get it. So there may be a need to surrender and allow things to play out instead of trying to control it. Even though we did have this, you know, you feel like you're in control kind of vibe here with this card, there might be a need to just allow things to play out and see how they will, especially if it's causing you to feel like you're carrying a lot. By trying to control everything, maybe just release that and go with the flow. All right, anything else from this deck for advice for pile 1? Do what you love. There's a reminder here to, you know, follow your heart. Like, think things through, follow your heart, do what you love. If you do find that this connection, if you're watching a lot of tarot readings on it, as much as I appreciate you being here, if you feel like you're being obsessive or anything like that, always remember to take a break and find something that you love. If any connection or anything in your life is causing you to overthink, over worry, stress, aka be stuck in your head, sometimes it's best to get out of your head and get back into your body, and you'll find a lot of balance and peace that way. And by doing something that you love, that, you know, can kind of take your attention and refocus on yourself, can be very helpful, especially if you're if you think that you're like, okay, I'm thinking too much, I'm overthinking, I can't figure out what I want to do. Step away from it. So switch your focus, recenter your focus back on yourself, what you like, what you want to do, and then come back with a clean slate. Okay, I'm going to pull a tarot card or 2 for advice. Any advice for pile 1, please? Okay, I was holding my deck upside down, so I'm going to take that in the upright. And okay, so be mindful of your limiting beliefs. Also, anywhere you're limiting yourself from speaking your truth. So we have this, one thing I love about this deck, this is the miniature White Sage Tarot deck. There's always, like, they use the chakra colors in them. So the blue is the color of our throat chakra, and they're using in the combination of a card around limiting beliefs. So anywhere where you've cut your voice off, where you've needed to speak up for yourself, or you feel like you can't, and you're standing in your own way from speaking your truth, you're really being guided to give yourself that gift of speaking your truth, you know, being honest about what you want and what you need, and not allowing fear to hold you back, or the overthinking to hold you back. You know, if you have things you want to say to this person, you know, maybe actually offering that up. We have a Page of Pentacles here so a tangible offering of your truth could be very helpful here. Okay. I think that might be it. I'm reminded of a comment I got one day, and I replied to the person, and I don't know if they liked my answer, where I was talking, I guess in the reading, I was talking a lot about, you know, standing in your authenticity, speaking your truth, showing up as your most authentic self. And they wrote a comment. Maybe I didn't understand the comment. Who knows? You know, I'm just reading them. Someone said, well, what if being your authentic self doesn't serve you in the situation? And I get that point, but if you're not being your authentic self, if you're trying to be something else or be something that someone wants you to be, or doing things to get someone else to do something, that's technically manipulation. You know, you deserve someone to show up for you as you are, as your beautiful, wonderful self. I get that that's scary to sometimes to show up as yourself, or what if I don't show up as myself, or what if they don't pick me? You know what? Then that person isn't for you. You know, someone that's meant for you will love you just as you are. That also starts with making sure you love yourself. Like, self-love is huge. It's a I think a big collective wound that a lot of us carry. But when you start working on truly loving yourself and honoring and stepping in as yourself and who you need to be, the relationships around you start shifting. You start bringing in, like, it's almost like you magnetize the things meant for you and the people that see you and the people that honor you to you just by being you. And that's the beautiful thing. The universe, like, you are the only person that's like you. You are like a magical unicorn of your own making. Why would you not want to shine that way? I mean, we could give lots of reasons. A lot of it's trauma, right? I get it. But there's a message here around just really honoring you, loving yourself first, and allowing other people to love you and to see you. With that said, I just realized that it looks like there was a Z that was sticking underneath this confirmation. I don't know if I said that, but I just now noticed that. So, all right, pile one, I'm going to end this here. I hope this helped. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, I do have the information in the description box below. A gentle reminder, I am a spirit-led reader, very intuitive reader. I will ask the whatever questions that you guys want me to ask. Sometimes spirit takes that and runs with it in a different direction. I will always continue to ask to get the message that you at least want, but just please always know with my readings, if you're looking for a certain specific thing, feel free to throw that in the description of what you're looking for. And I will, again, always ask the questions that you want uncovered in my recorded readings. But if we're not doing a live one-on-one, feel free to overgive the information. But also know that I am just the messenger and I am channeling. And sometimes spirit has a message for you that you don't always want to hear, but that happens. I don't know why I felt the need to explain all that, but I'm always coming in from a place of love, but I am just the messenger. And I also don't remember my readings. That's another fun fact, because I am channeling. So with that said, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends, for pile two. All right, so your card is this key card. It says opportunity. You also we had the corresponding key for this pile. So there could be some relevance there for some of you with either a house key or some sort of skeleton key. Someone really being able to open up your heart. There could have been exchanging of keys recently. Anyways, we're going over where is this connection headed. Sorry, I guess I should have said this first. It does feel like with, you know, we're unlocking this potential to go out of this world, having an opportunity to really expand this connection. We'll see how the tarot goes. We'll be diving into a lot of detail here in this reading. So I first want to start with kind of a quick little energy check-in with some cards, just to kind of help you see if you're in the right spot. I will be doing confirmations at the end as well. So let's see, pile two energy check-in. Okay. Pile two energy check-in. Pile two energy check-in. Please remember these are general readings, so this whole scenario may not fit for you, but hopefully something within these cards will help you know you're in the right spot. All right. Energy check-in. And there's one more that wanted to come out. All right, and one more energy check-in. So we have pile 2. All right, we have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So there could be some sort of repeating going on within this connection. Cassette just gives me 80s vibes though. So there could be a connection to like 80s music. Obviously cassettes were a bigger range than that, but I just think of my childhood. But this also could be, you know, someone thinking a lot about this, being very stuck in their head, and maybe a little bit of worry. We have heart with a key, another key. So welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting it together. I kind of already talked about the aspect about someone being able to open you up, open up the key to your heart, or possibly vice versa. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So there may have been a recent change in forgiving each other, or learning, or a need to do that, to kind of, there could have been some recent information to help you understand where this person's coming from or why they do certain things, that kind of interaction. We have grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. So yeah, this feels like this connection, you know, we are going to be looking into where it's going, but I feel like it's just been getting deeper and deeper, possibly some keys opening, some doors opening here, like giving you more insight to what's going on with this person, possibly, you know, something about their past with this outdated kind of thinking kind of vibe. We have respect in you that came out. So there's a lot of mutual respect here. If you felt like in the situation, if hasn't been respect, there could be some of you guys that have kind of pulled your energy back just to choose yourself. But this definitely feels like this person does respect you. There's respect in this connection. We have the number 2632 may be important. And again, this was 17. And then we have observe and silence. So there's a lot of kind of watch and see, wait and see energy. We have this fox here. So there could be some sly kind of sleuthing going on. This also reminds me of like someone who's just like keeping an eye on you, wanting to know what you're up to. Mutual stalking of what the other person is doing kind of coming up. So that's kind of energetically where we're at. Again, it just feels like there's just, this is unlocking something. This is the key. It possibly even is the key, if you don't have a past with this person, to your own past patterns, or vice versa, where you're kind of helping them see their own traits, their own kind of maybe shortcomings. And try to condense these a little bit since we've already talked about them. Okay, so with that said, let's get into the tarot. So where is this connection going? Can we get insight to where pile 2's connection is going? Where's this connection going? We have an 8 of Wands. Wherever it's going somewhere quickly. This is a rapid change. This could be increased communication. But this, yeah, it's all about a fast change. It's getting caught up in this tornado. Where's this connection going? There's some sort of new beginning or leap of faith, new phase kind of coming in. For some of you, this could be a new connection, you know, where I was kind of talking about there's some past stuff, but this may just be where you guys are like kind of sorting through your own past beliefs, past situations. And here this person is actually helping you unlock, or again, you could be helping them unlock possibly the healing that you've done in your life. You're now sharing this with somebody else because you have this immense respect for yourself. So here you're helping them learn and forgive, and possibly even just forgive themselves. All right, we have a Page of Swords. So yeah, there's a new way of thinking coming in, new communication, new learning with this Page of Swords. We have these books kind of here that's kind of fallen open. So I think there's just a lot of information going around, a lot of explaining of the past, or if this hasn't happened yet, again, we're looking at where this is going. There could be a big pivotal moment that's coming up soon, that things are going to change swiftly, where you guys are just opening up to each other. This page is wearing the color blue, which is the color of the throat chakra. So there it is, like this truth coming out, and he is looking like he's holding the sword of truth. So I want to tell you my truth. I want to explain. I want to tell you all these things. We have a 10 of Wands, and this being taken very seriously. You could find out that this person has a lot on their plate, a lot that they've been going through. I just feel like there's a lot of clarity coming through. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Chariot. Interesting, we're looking at where this is going. So it does feel like this has potential to go one of two ways, this way or that way. And it feels like, so some of you guys may be at a bit of a crossroads. Do I choose to continue down this path, or do I choose a different path? We do have this person driving, but we have a little co-pilot here. So a little partnership going together, going on an adventure, but it feels like your next steps are kind of up to you. So there could be some free will choices to be made here. All right, are all these kind of centered? Okay. I'm always messing around with my setup. I never know. All right, let's see. All right, let's clarify all these. Where's this connection heading? Where's this connection going? Can we clarify what this rapid change or change in communication is about with this 8 of Wands, please? Oh, here we have 2. So we have the Emperor, so Aries energy. This could be a change in how things are growing, how things are building. And then we have, this is the Temperance card. So a blending together. So there's going to be some sort of swift change in how things grow. Some of you guys could be moving in together. This could be where this is going, where you're going to buy a house together. You're going to move together. You're going to take the next phase. You're going to blend things. Some of you guys could be dealing with possibly a blended family, but this again feels like a quick change. Like maybe you're like, oh, well, maybe somewhere in the future this would happen, but here this is swiftly, like this empire that you guys want to build is coming in quickly and blending together. It's kind of where this, like, you're kind of stuck at this crossroads, like, do we hurry up and make this choice? And there does feel like this energy of like, either we make this choice now or we might not have an opportunity to come back around for a while. So just keep that in mind. I think, you know, this communication that's kind of coming through, they're really getting deep in where each other is coming from, is just really going to help this progress in such a beautiful way, and taking this relationship seriously. All right, can we get some more insight to the Fool card? So we have a Knight of Pentacles. So we do have this new leap of faith, though, and then we have this action card. This is tangible with this Pentacles, but I do want to say that even though this is very quick energy, this is exciting energy, we do have a slow moving energy kind of popping up. So there could be a little bit hurry up and wait. There could be where you guys almost like, I guess the scenario that's kind of popping up, and it happened to me personally years and years ago, it's like when two people's, like, maybe it's a newer relationship, but both of your leases are up at the same time. It's like, do we just do this now? Like, so there could be like speculation. Do we hurry up? Do we just jump into this? Or do we wait? Sorry, my stomach is growling. Maybe you're just hungry for more things in this. But with this said, even though this is slower energy, our Knight of Pentacles is extremely dependable. It's extremely loyal. So whatever this new phase, it feels like it can be trusted. All right, let's see this Page of Swords. I feel like a student of life kind of vibe here with this Page of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. So this is a partnership. This is, you know, coming together. So I feel like you guys are really learning more about each other, learning how to be a better partnership. If you guys aren't at the phase where you're moving in together, it just could be unlocking more layers of each other. And again, a very solid, loyal way. You may realize that, hey, this person can be trusted. This person does want what I want. well, I guess if that's what you want, you know, all of us are on our own little journey here. But this does feel like learning more about like this person's wants and needs and partnerships, how they express their emotions, and finding out that you guys are very compatible. All right, this Ten of Wands, what's this seriousness? What's this heaviness about? Okay, we have the Devil and we have the Magician. So there is a seriousness being taken around possible addictions, possible toxicities, and really learning to empower yourself past that. We have Capricorn energy here with the Devil card. I also like, anytime the Devil comes up, I feel like there's a lot of obsessive, there's a obsession with each other. There is a vibe of, you know, strong sexual chemistry, being very drawn to somebody. And with the Magician coming out with it and this seriousness of this Ten of Wands, I feel like even though the Devil is typically seen as a negative card, and again, it can represent that, but this just feels like there's just a seriousness here. There's powerful energy here, especially with the Magician coming out with this energy. Some of you guys, though, could feel a little like, I don't want to say stuck, but there's this feeling of like, I can't quite resist this person. Like it feels like a ball rolling down the hill, like a snowball, and it's just collecting. So I guess depending on how you look at it, that can be a great thing, again, moving ahead. But for some of you, there may be a sense of like, for some reason that's freaking you out, or could be freaking your person out. Like things are just clicking and going well, but there's some nervousness at how powerful this connection is, how much drive you guys feel, because bottom of the deck, we do have the Tower here. So whatever this decision, I feel like there are some fears that are come up. And I think this is coming up in this reading because, again, we have a lot of really good energy here. It almost feels like, don't be surprised if things are moving really quickly, things are moving to the next step, you guys are on the same page, you know, then it's like the heaviness, the seriousness, I don't know why I want to say vavoomness, which is not a word, of this connection could cause someone to have a slight freak out, like this choice in which way do I go. I look at the Chariot typically as just forward momentum, moving along, you know, traveling, things like that. But this card is very, very, you know, indicative of, okay, I want this partnership, but how do we proceed? So this could also involve some big changes needed for you guys that may feel scary. The Tower typically, it doesn't feel good usually, you know. In hindsight, it's usually those things we can look at and be like, okay, that needed to happen in order to move forward. But basically, I just feel like, understand that this is all really good, but there is potential for some moments to kind of come up, and that usually involves around fear. We have the Four of Wands right under here, so possibly fear around stability, fear around losing things. If one of you has to move to kind of come together, like say you guys live at a distance, it could be a little scary. It could feel like, oh my gosh, my whole world, I have to change my whole world to have the stability. Nine of Cups, to have this wish fulfilled. And there may be a fear around how to communicate that. So just keep that in mind. That's coming up with the King of Wands right under here, the Three of Cups. A lot of passion, a lot of coming together, a lot of celebratory energy is moving this along, but there is change also coming with this that might, again, feel like a little out there. So that's kind of where we're starting off. I do want to pull some feeling cards for your person. So let's see. How is this person currently feeling? Is there any insights that the viewer needs to know about how this person's feeling? Besides all this lovely energy here. The Chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. So this also could be some of this heaviness, this outdated thinking. You know, there could be one of you, one or both of you guys could have some attachment issues where that's kind of coming up and someone feels like the runner chaser kind of vibe, but it could be because of, you know, some past patterns. But with how this person feels, also they could feel like they have to chase you a bit. I feel like this isn't all of you, but I feel like some of you watching are kind of either maybe like some sort of fearful, avoidant-esque, that maybe this person feels like they kind of have to chase you. Like they may feel more secure in this, because here you've like opened this person's heart. So it might be you, they're like, having a freak out moment, which way do I go? So they feel like they have to chase you. Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. Yeah, this person just feels, they may feel like they have to chase you a bit. They may have some codependencies. Again, we did have the devil here, which can be all kinds of addictions, but it can also be like toxic love traits, like being codependent. I mean, a lot of us carry that, right? But ultimately, this person feels a lot of unconditional love for you. Like, I feel like this is blossoming. We have this girl, she's blowing a bubble. It says blowing kiss, but it's like blowing a bubble. And I feel like this is just expanding, but there is all this fear as if I push too hard, will this pop kind of vibe. Okay. Addiction, codependent, obsession, restraint. Okay, this person definitely, this codependency has popped up twice for them. This addiction, kind of, they could feel kind of addicted to you. They could feel like a little codependent of you. So maybe that's triggering some of you, because maybe in the past that's been hard, and maybe that's where, again, this could be vice versa. Take it for how it fits. This is a general reading, but this energy is here. So you guys kind of have to decide which side of the coin it's for. But there is this feeling of like, I have to hold on to this. I'm afraid to lose it. And maybe that's also what this tower is about. Like, if I make the wrong choice, will everything fall apart? Kind of vibe. Separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. Okay, I haven't got much of that. I know a lot of you guys, are tuning in a relationship, curious that has had some sort of separation. So here's your highlight for some of you, because again, that energy isn't here too much. But there is a highlight for if you guys are in some sort of separation, and maybe that happened quickly. There is sadness, and they are thinking about you, and maybe being a little uncertain of this future. Maybe that's where this, like, what choice do I make? How do I forgive? How do I have more of an opportunity with this? How do I respect this person and really explore them? And this, observing in silence. So there's just an uncertainty of this future. I mean, again, this Chariot card is very telling. The look on her face is just like, oh, I don't know which way to go. And with it being highlighted by that Tower card, it's very much like, what do I do? All right, so we do have love on the bottom, another sign of unconditional love here from your person. All right, next question, we're going to look at what do they want to happen and their intentions. So can we get insight to... we're kind of looking energetically at what's going to happen, but let's get a little more insight to what they want to happen and their intentions towards you. All right, so pile 2, what does their person want to happen? What are their intentions? The Empress, okay. The Empress can be about, giving birth to something, creating something together. We have the Knight of Pentacles, some solid, tangible, possibly slow moving, but real energy. The Seven of Cups. They want to figure out their choice with you. The Seven of Cups can also be a little bit about being in your head, fantasizing, daydreaming, but this person ultimately is trying to figure that out. It's kind of like a vibe of them trying to figure out what it is that you want. That's why I keep getting this vibe that's a lot of you watching, and I feel like it's reversed a lot typically in my readings, but this one feels like, as the viewer, you're the hard to get person. You're the hard one to reach. You're the hard one to get a hold of. Again, take it for how it fits, but how this energy is coming in of what they want is they want to grow with you. Some of them could want to have children with you. The Empress can represent that. This is, again, a solid kind of thing, but this is like trying to figure out the best option here. But the vibe that I'm getting in the energy is like trying to figure out what it is that you want. This person could feel a bit addicted to you, really like wanting something solid, could be causing some anxiety. We do have the Nine of Swords under here, but this is, yeah, a feeling of, it's like, well, what do you want? I want what you want kind of thing. So let's see, can we get insight to their intentions? A little more insight into what they intend to do. The Tower, okay. As scary as the Tower is, I think that this person plans to shake things up, to rattle the foundation. Whatever needs to be done, they're willing to disrupt whatever. Let's get another card with this, okay? For their love. All right. And it's funny, like when I went to first shuffle this card, I saw this card trying to come out, and I was just like, okay, I haven't started asking yet. So the Lovers, so Gemini energy here. So I feel like this person, wow, okay. A very one-off situation came up. If you are in a relationship with somebody else, this person could intend to come in and break that up. But ultimately, I feel like this person is willing to let their walls down, let everything break, to really have this partnership, to really connect. That's what they intend to do. So I don't think they intend to come in lightly. This is full force energy, like flipping your world upside down kind of vibe. All right, let's look at things you need to know. I have this deck. It's called What's the Tea? There's all kinds of stuff in here. So this may be a little bit of like hidden secrets that you guys don't know or something. I don't know. I feel a little like, why am I doing this to myself by throwing these in this reading? But I felt called to do this. So let's see. Remember, general reading. So if whatever comes up right here, if it feels completely off for your situation, don't take it. This would be some sort of confirmation of something you already know. I'm not trying to scare you guys. Not all this stuff is bad, but there's some interesting stuff in here. And I really wanted to use this deck. So we're looking at what do you guys need to know, or some insights about this connection maybe that you don't see or you don't fully realize. All right. Ignoring. Now, I am interested. I have pulled this card before. This deck is just interesting. It says ride the wave right here. And we have someone sleeping. So I feel like there's someone ignoring the signs, ignoring like the flow of things, and that, you know, you really need to like let go of trying to control this outcome and allow things to happen. Okay. Ain't shit. All right. I'm not quite sure how this fits. I feel like someone maybe says this a lot, like that ain't, I try not to cuss on my channel, but I don't know, there may be some sort of, this looks kind of like a tattoo kind of drawing. There may be like some relevance that someone needed to see over here, that maybe someone's ignoring something with a tattoo, or someone with a tattoo, or they feel like that ain't a problem. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use this pile or this in the next pile, because my intentions with this has not been coming out very well, but here we are. Okay, we have impersonator. Wants to be like you, acts like, dresses like, looks like, copies you. So be mindful if this person is being fully open. I feel like sometimes this person, again, they're in this vibe of what do you want? Make sure they're being fully honest with themselves, or also yourself. Like if you're kind of trying to, what am I trying to say? Be the person that you want, that you think they want. Like, be authentic. Don't try to be anyone other than yourself. There also feels like another side message that kind of goes with all this. If there is someone else you feel like that is in their energy field that's trying to get their attention, that's kind of trying to be as great as you, I feel like this person is ignoring them and they don't feel like that person means anything. So just kind of wanted to throw that out there. All right, but moving along, for my little test of those cards, again, still undecided on if I'm going to continue to use those. Let's get some channeled messages for you. So, what deck? This deck, okay. What does your person want to say? What does pile two's person want to say? Then we'll do our song cards and confirmations and advice. I don't care how complicated this gets. I still want you. This is very much that, which way do we go? Things could fall apart. This tower, like, I don't care. I don't care if the world falls apart. I still want you. When I look into your eyes, I know I've found the mirror of my soul. Okay. I'm connected to you no matter where you are. This person feels very connected with you no matter where you are, where you go. A long, tight hug from you would be perfect right now. So this person is definitely longing for, you know, closeness with you. All I want to do right now is cry and scream and let it all out because the pain is killing me inside. Wow, okay. So there's some intense stuff going on with your person. Just like the rest of this reading, messages are general readings as well. So not everything is going to fit for everyone. So take what does and leave what doesn't. Let's see. Pile 2. My goodness, I hope you guys cannot hear my stomach. I need to eat after this. Oh my goodness. I was fine before I started. Maybe someone out there is really hungry and I'm picking up on that energy. Oh, we have a flipper. Where did that go? All right. Honestly, I'm not doing well. I'm going through a lot right now. So your person wants you to know they do have a lot on their plate. Trying to figure things out. Maybe they're really hungry. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. If I can't have fun at work, what are you gonna do? Okay, I've thought of you. Yeah, you're on this person's mind a lot. They think about you constantly. You come up, maybe it's kind of disrupting at times for them with that tower. I hope that you are okay. I want to start a family with you. We did have that Empress, you know, kind of vibe here. Like I want to create with you. I want to start something. I want to open new doors with you. I want to, you know, take this out of this world with that opening card. I hope to take the weight off your shoulders one day. That reminds me of, you know, someone who carries a lot, like that Ten of Wands energy. I hope that to kind of take that off your shoulders. If you have a lot going on, this person really does want to be supportive and come in and help you and all those things. All right, let's get some of our song cards. I just recently added, I think, about 20 more songs. So if you have a song suggestion, feel free to throw that in the comment section, and I will do my best to add them. If you've done so in the past and I've never responded back with added or something like that, feel free to drop it again. I do get a lot of comments. I do my best to go through them to find the song suggestions, but I may do a community post just for anyone who wants to add. But with that said, okay, with the song cards, if you know the songs, awesome. If you don't and you feel compelled, at least look up the lyrics. If it's not your type of music, there's something in the lyrics for a message for you. Or you can make a little playlist of all the songs and listen to them. Or ignore the whole thing. It's up to you. I don't care. All right, song cards for pile 2. That's where we're at, pile 2. And one more. I don't know what song's playing in my head. All right, we have Hideaway by Grace Vanderwall. I think that's how you say that. We have Amber by 311. Somebody out there's name might be Amber. I'll Stand By You, The Pretenders. We have Anytime by Brian McKnight. And we have 1 in a Million by Aaliyah. So if you guys want, you can screenshot this to help you remember after I'm done with the reading. You can just pick one song. You can pick all the songs or none of the songs. Up to you. All right, so next we are going to move on to confirmation. So if you need a little extra confirmation to make sure this is your person, this section is for you. If you already know and you're done, have a great day. If you want to stick around for them, totally fine. And then I'll also be doing an advice if you feel like you need some extra advice after this. So let's start here, my lovely friends. All right. For those that need extra confirmation, can we please provide that? Let's start with some dice. So we have Capricorn energy, so that devil energy coming up. This also could be someone that you know from work. Capricorn rules the 10th house, so this could be career, or someone could be very career driven. We have the 9th house, so Sagittarius, travel could be important here. Expansion, higher learning, someone that's in like higher education, those kinds of things. All right, let's see. some attributes for your person. All right, we have funny, active, and from the past. If you haven't known this person before, maybe you feel like you knew them in a past life as well. All right, let's get some more. For those that need confirmation for pile 2, please, can you please provide that to them? Oh my goodness, okay. Going in a couple digs. I don't know what my guys have me fishing around for. I don't know, okay. And a couple more letters. All right, let's see what we got, pile 2. All right, so we have Capricorn again. We have the first house, so we have Aries energy showing up. Someone also could be like a first house sun. We have the Knight of Cups, so dating, romance, things like that. We have, sorry, I said things like that. A little bit of knight in shining armor vibe with the Knight of Cups. We have the High Priestess here, so there's an intuitive connection here. There's a sense of knowing. We do have a B and a J on here, which are on all the High Priestess cards, or traditionally, just in case that has a relevance for you. We have a guitar, so we could have someone that's a musician here as well. We have travel, so travel, someone could travel for work. That's where this Capricorn, Scorpio, or what am I saying, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Let's see what else I have. More letters. We have the Middle East here. There could be a Middle East connection. We have USA. All right, and I think the rest are all letters. So we have an I, an A, R, H, O. We have hair. Okay. Maybe someone does hair. Okay. H, O, N, W, G, F, S, U, H, H. So double and triple letters. D, X, P, P, J, and B. Again, just like on the High Priestess card. Yeah, that's my boyfriend's initials. Okay, S, C, N, B. We have the number 9, so 9th house again with Sagittarius. This could be the 9th month, September, or the 9th of the month. We have 4, so 4th house would be Cancer. Someone you could have a mother connection with as well, or a home connection. Someone could work on homes. We already kind of talked about this 9th house, travel. Someone travels for work, those kinds of things. 4th month of April or the 4th of a month could be important. All right, so make these look a little bit easier, and I'll hold this up for you. So pile 2, there are your confirmations. You need to look a little bit more. For those that needed confirmation, I hope you found it. I'm sure there's lots of words in there. Feel free to make some. We have, like, I see dog right off the top of my head, so someone could have some dogs. Sun, someone could have a sun. Air, we have air signs, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's a lot, so feel free to make whatever with that. And then I'm going to move on to advice. So sometimes the guides give us advice directly for this situation. Sometimes it's just in general. So let's see what we have. Pile 2, for those who need some advice at this time, what do we have for them? Pile 2's advice. And thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It is really an honor. It's an honor to read for you. So, okay, we have seek hidden treasure. So there's a need to look more deeply. We already had that go deep, explore your roots. So you're really being guided to really look here. There's something below the surface, and we do have treasure. So there could be something of value if you choose to look deeper into this connection. We have be decisive, though. You're going to have to make a choice. Even if it's a scary choice, you're really going to need, like, the universe, spirit is really asking you to make a decisive choice on this. Take this opportunity, whatever this is, but really make sure you're doing it from a point of being centered within yourself. I was going to say self-centered, which sounds bad, but just make sure it's coming from what you want. We did have that imposter card pop up. So there's a message around, you know, being really authentic to what you want and you need. If you're not being authentic to who you are as a soul, then it's actually kind of manipulative. Again, whatever you want to do, your life, I don't care. But just keep that in mind. If you aren't being yourself, then who are you, kind of thing. You know, you're worthy of love just as you are. I feel like that's a huge collective message. It's probably going to come up in every reading you hear me talk about. FYI. All right, let's get a few more. Advice for pile 2. What other advice do we have for pile 2, please? Keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Libra. So keeping your heart open. If you feel the need to run away, to shy away from this, ask yourself why. Ask yourself, is this really about this person, or is this about me and my own patterns and my own trauma? Is there something I need to heal there? Am I unable to keep my heart open? If that terrifies you, really, really dive into that. Because, you know, the people that come into our lives, the experiences that we have are typically all here to show us something. And a lot of times it's the external world is here to show us what internally we either need to work on or we wanted to experience. And not all the time. This isn't infallible. You know, life, crazy, shitty things happen all the time. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm saying if you can look at the major patterns in your life, not the one-off horrible things, because horrible things happen. I get that. That's not what I'm saying. If you can look at the patterns in your life that maybe you don't like, that keep repeating, that are bringing up, you know, feelings within you that maybe you don't love looking at, there's something that you need to look at, especially if it's causing you to shut your heart down. There may be a wound that needs your TLC. If you're not ready for that, fine, but just keep that in your back pocket. Like, you are being guided to really keep your heart open. And again, if you're having a hard time, to at least look into that for yourself. You know, this ultimately, we're here, we're having a human, you know, a human experience, but it's a journey to self. And it starts by, you know, even if you're just opening your heart, are you open to yourself? Are you open to your own heart? Those kinds of things. Okay. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. So there is a need to really take the reality check, because you're being asked to be decisive. Really see what's here and look deep, but make sure you're being real and not, like, you know, completely delusional. Just make sure you have all the facts is kind of what this feels like. And this Capricorn energy that's just come up a couple times. This could be a side message about taking reality check around what's going on at work. For some reason, I feel like there's a message for someone that needs to be decisive about something around work. And really ask yourself if where you are is where you want to be, and what can you do to change that. I just feel like that's important for somebody. Then we also have full moon in Sagittarius, which is funny because we have Capricorn Sag here and we have Capricorn Sag again. See the bigger picture. So if you're having a hard time seeing the way through, sometimes taking a step back, being objective and looking at the bigger whole is the way that you can see the path. You know, if we're looking at a map and we're so zoomed in on, like, the one street we're on, we're like, I don't know where I'm going. Where am I supposed to be going? You know, and it's like, I feel like I have this information, but I can't see where my path is. If you zoom out, you can see the whole street and the whole path, and then you're like, oh, I can see the direction I need to go. But sometimes that involves us taking a step back from the situation and looking at it with fresh eyes, or even objective eyes. If you feel like you can't be objective, I promise you, you have a friend out there. Whoever your friend is, that, I mean, I'm going to give a nod to myself as a Libra. We might seem indecisive, but we just look at stuff from all angles. I feel like a lot of air signs do that. But just check in with your friend. That tends to, sometimes you may be frustrated if they pull the whole, well, did you think about it this way, or devil's advocate. Sometimes when making a decision or trying to see stuff from a bigger, like the bigger picture, it's great to tap in with those friends, because they will give you all the different scenarios that maybe you hadn't seen. Again, not saying you have to make the choice for what they say, because that is how they would rule their life. But I feel like that information that they could get you could help you see your next step forward if you're having a hard time with that. All right, pile 2. That was lovely advice. That was fun. I like that. I know this is a sidebar. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for like my more just spirit-led readings or my week ahead. Where did those go? I don't want to get into the ins and outs of the YouTube algorithm. I've been playing around with a lot of stuff, but I think I've decided that I'm going to be, hopefully in the next month, I have to figure out this into my schedule. Most of you guys know I'm a mom, that a single mom. I do have joint custody, but I have, you know, I have a special needs daughter. I have a business. I have to feed my children. Anyways, what am I trying to get at? I really, really want to start the second channel that is mainly just spirit focused, all that. Keep this channel for what it's kind of turned into, the love readings, because I still absolutely love doing those, but also feed the other side of people who want to look into spiritual growth, those kinds of things, the week aheads, all those things, and move that to a separate channel so it's not affecting this channel. Again, I don't want to get in the ins and outs of algorithm, but let's say it's not always fair. But the workaround for me would be to start a second channel for those that are looking for other types of messages. I do want to fulfill that for you guys and for myself. So hopefully I can figure it out in my very busy schedule how to make room for that in a functional way where I can be consistent with it. That's been my hang up, is finding the time to do everything that I want to do. As most of you guys know, everybody's life is pretty crazy. So, so if you are missing those like advice and messages from spirit and week aheads, keep an eye out. I will announce it, but I'm hoping by June I will have all that figured out. Maybe July. Give a girl a moment. But I'm running into summer with my kids. So, I'll be trying. Okay, let's just say in the next 3 months, my goal is to, I already have so much of the back end stuff done, to start a second channel for spirit-led messages. So hopefully you guys will, for those that you guys are missing those, that you guys will join me over there. If it's not your jam, you don't feel the need to like go subscribe and all that stuff, because that will mess up my algorithm. Again, don't want to get into all that. But for those missing that, I will be supporting you in another way. So hopefully you guys will find that well. All right, this has been so long-winded, but thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in a future reading. Bye. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 3, we are going over where is this connection headed? Where is this relationship going? We'll look into, we'll start with the energy check-in. We'll pull tarot to kind of see where things are going. We're going to look into what they want to happen and their intentions. Some channel messages, song cards. I'll do confirmations at the end, as well as advice for those who feel like they need it. So starting off, you guys picked this card where we have mountains and obstacles. We have this road kind of going towards the mountains. Symbolically, mountains typically represent a challenge or an obstacle, an uphill battle. That doesn't have to be true for your case. You could be just drawn to this card. There could be some hiking connection vibes. The number 5 could be important, as well as May or the 5th of the month they're giving me, or it makes me want to say Taurus or Hierophant card. Anywho, also with the Othoceros, which is a fossilized sea mollusk from a long time ago. Anyway, so let's jump in here. I'm going to start with a little energetic pull just to help you know if you're in the right spot. Again, I'll do confirmations at the end if you need a little extra. But let's kind of just see energetically where things are in this pile. So energy check-in for pile 3, please. Just take one of those. Energy check-in for 3. Okay, 2 of those. Energy check-in, pile 3. Please always remember these are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate for everyone. Hopefully with an energy check-in, there's at least a point that kind of you're like, okay, yeah, this is me. That's my hope with that, or my intention. Energy check-in. One more. Energy check-in, pile 3. All right, let's see. Let's see what we have. We have love call. Someone expresses love, messages of love, thinking of you, letting you know. So in this connection, there could be a sharing of loves. There could be a lot of communication over the phone. This could be long distance for some of you with the phone being here. We do have union, unity, oneness, merging, love again. Okay, so even though we have this obstacles kind of vibe here, I do feel like there's a lot of love in this connection. There's a union. You guys are probably in a relationship with this person or have had a relationship with this person, or it's definitely headed in that direction. We have you deserve love. Wow, you are lovable. So I feel like when this card comes up, I feel like a lot of my viewers have been doing a lot of like self-love work, self-worth kind of things where you recognize that you deserve it all. You are lovable, you're deserving of love. So that could be indicative here where you've done a lot of work towards your self-worth and self-love concepts. We have embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. So there's a lot of happiness in this connection, a lot of love. Feeling, again, merged in one with this person. We do have message of forgiveness, so there could have been a recent forgiving or a need to forgive. The number 40 is here, could be important for some of you as well. So yeah, there could be like, I'm sorry, I forgive you. I'm gonna butcher the name of this, but there is it a Hawaiian tradition that Ho'opono whatever? I don't want to say whatever. Goodness, why are they giving me that one? I can't say it right now. It's like where you say that phrase, it's like, I love you, I forgive you, blah, 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 blah. For those who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That's your sign. I'm sorry I butchered it, but you know. So that's here as well. And then with love and kindness. Well, holy crap. I mean, you guys saw me. That's why I pull these on camera. Because if I were to have flipped this all out, I get those naysayers are like, you did that on purpose. Actually, I do not. It's not even opening cards. I just pull whatever my guides want me to use. So a lot of love here. You know, again, there could be some forgiveness, a lot of happiness. But this also feels like people that really know what they deserve, know what they want. I'm really interested to see where this connection is going because starting off energetically, this feels really, really good. A very loving place. Maybe some of you guys just came into this after a lot of healing or like, you know what? I know what I want. I don't care how hard it is to get there. I don't care if someone sees me as a challenge. I know what I want. I know what I deserve. And I know I'm worthy of that. You know, those kinds of energies. So let's see. Pile 1. Where is this connection headed? Where is this connection going? Where is this relationship going? Oh my goodness. Okay. We have way too many. I'm going to put them back in. I did see a couple of them. They came back out. There was way too many. You guys saw it fly. Let's try this again. Feel the need to knock my cards. I don't knock my cards, so someone out there must knock their cards. All right, where's this connection headed? 10 of Pentacles. This is energy of I want to grow old with you. I want to have a foundation. I want to have a family. Look at that little family. We got the cats, the dog. We got some kids here. We got a happy life, happy home, a lot of abundance, growing together, growth. Very solid, tangible things. This is real. This isn't just like hypothetical where I want this to go with you. This is like, I want real things. I want realness. I want it all. I want my white picket fence and then some. We have Temperance, so there could be blending coming in here. There could be a need to blend the family, Sagittarius energy as well. I feel like someone's keeping one eye open on the situation because we have this beautiful witch here doing a yoga pose, you know, but she's keeping her eye on the situation. We do have a cat with a spilled little cupcake over here. We have all kinds of cool stuff. We have some carrots, we have water with lemon, we have a martini. Maybe some of that is relevant for some of you. We have a book that you can't quite see the binding, so you can't quite see the outside of the book. So it's like you have to look within kind of vibe here. So with this little spilled cupcake, there could have been something that, you know, we do have this message of forgiveness that even though things are great, you know, nothing's perfect, nothing's infallible, but you can work through anything. Again, Temperance is about expansion. It's about blending energies and getting blended family vibes here as well. We have the Queen of Cups. This is nurturing. This is love. This is all of this. This is looking really good, pile 3. We're in pile 3, right? Yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, sorry. I get so caught up in these, I forget where I'm at. Okay. We have all these little fish, which fish are a sign of abundance. Again, this is emotional fulfillment. We do have this Queen of Cups. She happens to be pregnant here. So that could be where this is going for some of you. There could be, you know, more children, blending of children, this family. This is just also about, we can look at pregnancy as if that's not in your cards, it's not what you want. This could just be like building and creating something together. We have the King of Swords, so very, and he has the book open, like this is the truth. So I do feel like there's a lot of clarity in this connection. There is a lot of truth, potentially some sort of contract being signed. I don't know, I'm getting those vibes with that. We have the Knight of Wands, so even with all of this love, growth, all this, you know, there is a lot of passion within this connection, and it's going in a very passionate way. And whatever dragons may be at the top of that mountain, it's like, I'm ready to face these challenges head on. So this does really feel like a pile that is heading towards a really deep, fulfilling, loving partnership that can stand any challenges that come their way. But with that coming up a couple times, I do feel like, you know, you guys may have some challenges that you have to sort through, get through, but I feel like, especially with the King of Swords, it feels like a united front in a truthful way. All right, let's get some clarifiers. So, pile 3, where is this headed? And clarify the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Devil card. So the Devil is representative of Capricorn, which can be the 10th house, which can be career and stuff like that. It can be a little bit about obsessive energy, addictive energy. That could be something that you guys do have to work through. Like, the message that's coming up is very one-off. I think it may only fit for 1 or 2 people, but if there's like a blending of a family, there may be like one of the children, they do feel a little more adult. Like there could be some sort of addiction problem that has to be like, it's like the challenge here. It feels like I'm ready to grow old with you regardless of what challenges, whatever comes our way. We can get through this. We can get through it together. Okay, let's see. So again, it's like, yes, you're going to have growth. You're going to have this beautiful thing, but there may be bumps along the way. It just keeps it interesting. Okay, we have a 5 of Cups. Clarifying this Temperance. So there may be, because Temperance is about blending. So where this is heading, you guys, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of goodness. There are some challenges. So there may be some people that may not like this going in that direction. There does feel like there's a vibe of like some energies working against you guys, but if you lean into the love of all this, it can't be conquered. So again, keep your eye on that. Like there may be someone that, for whatever reason, this could be someone's ex. It's kind of how it feels, like someone's feeling kind of regretful here. If you're not in a connection with this person, this could be, and if things are, you know, not going this way, it could be someone really regretful or sad. This also can be that forgiveness energy. There may be a need to blend and grow through forgiveness. If someone did say, I'm sorry for XYZ, there may be a need to actually believe them and heal. Temperance is also, again, blending, but it's a healing energy. Like letting the past go, you know. There also could be a message here about, sorry, my alarm's going off. All right, randomly. That may be a message for somebody. But there also could be a message here if you are focused on past things that went wrong. And that's where, even though you're trying to find peace, you keep looking to the past or regretful or things. There may be a need to forgive and forget, to move past that. That might be a challenge, is to let the old things go. So there could be a message here about being mindful of how much you say you want peace in this, but are you really keeping your eye on the things that went wrong instead of realizing that there's 2 full cups here. The 2 of Cups is right here. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's see, Queen of Cups. Where is this going? 8 of Cups. So This reading has taken a turn. All right, the Eight of Cups has a couple meanings. Ultimate meaning is going after your heart's desire. It can involve someone leaving, can involve someone walking away. It is clarifying all this energy of working things out, of abundance, of deep emotional fulfillment. So with everything said, it's interesting, the underlining cards to these all have a little bit different vibe. So I really do think you guys have been through it. Maybe that's why you picked this obstacle mountains. Or maybe you're going through it with this person. So like maybe the message here is just because you guys went through things, the energy is still here, it's underlining, but you guys can conquer it. Maybe someone left, maybe someone realized what they had once it was gone. That's where this regret kind of comes in. Let's see this King of Swords. We have an Ace of Swords, yeah. That sort of truth, you know, the clarity, the realizations that, you know, maybe some truth came out. Because I feel like he's opening that book. I kind of talked about that book, like it needed to be opened up. He's pointing to some facts here, and that could cause some realizations. So if you guys are separate, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, especially with this union energy, with love and kindness, this enthusiasm, happiness, forgiveness, this someone giving someone a call saying, hey, what's up? I love you. I missed you, thinking of you, all that stuff. I really feel like there's been some either epiphanies, maybe from the, like, you don't realize what you have until it's gone kind of vibe. Here it's like all of this stuff that happened below the surface or internally has really led to really taking this this and coming together. And then we have a Four of Pentacles. So this is an energy of it can be an energy of greed, but it's an energy of holding on tight, of not letting go. So whatever this passion, whatever, I feel like there's just a perseverance going on with you guys, pile 3. Again, no matter what the obstacles, no matter what's ahead of you, I'm going to go straight for it. Very drawn back into this card for this message. If I can pick it up. Again, we see this road is heading this way. This perspective, this forced perspective of this card is, yeah, there might be a huge mountain. I might be able to find a detour, but even if I have to go up over it, I'm willing to do that. So I feel like that's the energy you guys are in, especially with all these cards that came out. Yeah. I feel like there's another message that's right on the edge. So pause with me for a moment, guys. And by the way, if I'm ever too slow in getting to a point, there's a little setting thing that you guys can click and you can change the speed of this. Sometimes when I watch tarot readings, I put it on 1.5 or 2 because some of us are long-winded and that's fine. But if you're looking to have it speedy, feel free to change the speed of playback. You can still hear everything fine. A lot of us talk slower. Go ahead and do that. It's your life hack for today. Change the speed of playback. Okay. Maybe that was the message. Maybe there's a need to like shift things or speed things up if needed. If things have felt stalled, to actually do something to tweak a setting in your connection. Maybe that's why they had me talk about that. I don't know. That was weird. Anyways, but ultimately, where do I feel like this is going? I feel like there's a lot of blending, there's a lot of love, but there is some truth that needs to come out, some understanding, some realizations may be coming up, and they may be coming up around, you know, the way I read is like, this is kind of how it's showing up. This is the underlining energy that's forcing this. So, you know, someone may have had some recent realizations on where they didn't show up properly, you know, maybe their wrongdoings, they really realize what their heart's desire is, and this is where this aha moment and coming to clarity and like let's fight this dragon, let's take on this thing. Let me call you, let me take my little arrow of love and come in with love and kindness and happy enthusiasm. So, okay, let's get some more insight to how your person's feeling. I know you guys love the feeling videos, so I always like to throw that in. Anytime I do a slightly different reading, I do always like to tap into their feelings. So pile 3's person, how are they feeling currently? Okay, there is some confusion, puzzled, unsettled, unclear. So your person is dealing with some confusion, maybe not sure what path to take, how to conquer this. But they want clarity. Okay. But honesty, intention, truth. So it's almost like if they are feeling confused, I think they're going to come to you with clarity, or if they feel like you're feeling confused or there's confusion. Again, we have this King of Swords coming in with the truth, and we have this realization. So, ooh, rejection, irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. So there could be a fear around that. Maybe this person's going to try to come back and you're like, nope, I've already went through this with you. All the love in the world can't make me not love myself. I don't know. Fits a little different for all of you. They could be feeling rejected. Maybe that's what's forcing them to come to all these realizations. Maybe you're like, nope, I know my worth. And here they are sorting through all this going, okay, wow. You know, I'm regretful. I let my lower vibrational side affect everything, and I need to change that. I need to come in with love. I need to ask for forgiveness. I need to tell you I love you and tell you what I want, but come in a kind, beautiful way. All right. So with all that said, we're going to look in, because that's kind of like their feelings. Again, they're feeling a little confused, wanting clarity, feeling possibly rejected. We're going to look at what do they want to happen in their intentions. So energetically, and this is where this is heading. Let's see, what do they want to happen? If I can shuffle this deck. Oh my goodness. I love this little deck. I'm tempted to get the full size of this. I've had this little deck for like 4 years, but such a great deck. This is the White Sage Tarot. Okay, what does your person want? What does the person want, and what are their intentions? What do they want to happen? Four of Swords. There may be a need for some space to get some clarity. This is a card of inaction, but just to start, yeah. So if this person is feeling confused, the Four of Swords is a card of contemplation, meditation, kind of figuring things out. But they want to start with the full next step, clarity. And Ace of Swords again. If there was a rejection, if a rejection of an idea happened, there could be some clarity that wants. So they want some sort of new communication. They want the next step. They want this, you know, this bringing in of information and truth to happen. All right, but what are their intentions? What are their intentions with all this? Okay, balancing things out. The Two of Pentacles coming, leading with their heart with this green ribbon here, the heart chakra ribbon. And a Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is kind of planning things out. I feel like with that coming out in the reverse, because I wasn't going to take reversals, but here it popped out in the reverse. I feel like this person is possibly, instead of like waiting to see, they intend to just leap forward, like take this leap of faith and start something new, at least in communication or talking about this, depending on how your situation is. These are general readings, guys, so just, you know, take it for how it fits. Some of you guys are together, and there's not been, you know, there could have been some bumps along the way, but you guys are together, and some of you guys may not be together. So take that for how it fits. But ultimately, this person's intention is to blend things, and I don't think that they want to wait and kind of plan this out, even if they tend to be someone who like overthinks and waits and plans. Like they're just going to jump to it. Like let's fix this kind of thing, whatever this is. Or if there's nothing to be fixed, it'd be like, let's take this to the next level. Let's take this leap of faith. Let's have this new phase. Let's have this union. You know, let's chat this out and come together. And also this may, if there was an old plan for how they wanted things to go, this also could be someone scratching an old plan with this in reverse. Like, okay, that didn't work. Let's take a new way. So whatever, if they told you, no, I want to do this XYZ, there may have been a change of heart around that as well. Okay. Let's go into, okay, I've done it for the other two piles. I really think this deck is really cool. I got it. There's a lot of crazy information in here. I don't know if it served me well in this reading, but I've been doing it so far. So kind of using this for anything you need to know, or insights or confirmations, Possibly, we'll see what comes up. It's going to be for somebody. If this little section does not fit for you, just let it go. I feel like this is like very specific, so, but I've been guided to do it. So what does pile 3 need to know, need to hear about this connection? No facts. Never has the facts. Makes shit or makes stuff up. Lies. And then we have creativity. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. So be mindful if there's been some sort of lies going on that have affected this connection. This also feels like, I'm going to be really honest, guys. This feels like there's like interference from either a friend or something. And this would be someone that, you know, kind of maybe idealizes you, but I feel like someone has made some stuff up. So if some sort of thing has happened in this connection, again, I get that this is very specific, so that this is not your situation. Let this part of this reading go. This is for somebody. There's someone that is involved. This could be a friend that is well-meaning, but I feel like there's been some stuff that's made up to kind of cause an issue here. And this person may be someone who comes across as creative, this is creativity, but they steal your ideas, copy your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. So just be mindful that there's something here that isn't true, that's kind of been made up, maybe creatively to kind of manipulate something. Just keep that in mind for whoever that's for. Okay. But moving on, I'm going to move on to channeled messages. We're going to do song cards. We'll get confirmations that for those that need a little extra confirmation if this is their pile, as well as advice for you guys. So let's see. Channeled messages. What deck am I seeing? All right. We're going to go a little bit of Hermit Tarot. I have not used this deck in a while. Let me find the whole thing. If you guys don't watch Lorraine's channel over at the Hermit Tarot, she's amazing. She's awesome. So, all right. Pile 3, what does the person want to say? What do they want them to know? Just like general readings, take these messages for what fits and what doesn't. It's totally fine. This love scares me. So there's something here that this person is a little scared. But there is a lot of love. That's the energy. You have so many choices and options, so this person may be fearful that they're going to lose you to somebody else. Maybe some of you guys have somebody coming in trying to manipulate the situation. I don't know. That's so interesting. I imagined you naked. Okay, this person definitely thinks about you a lot. They think about that, but they are worried that you have so many choices, and that might be what scares them. They feel so much, but you run the risk of losing, right? That's a scary thing. Like, you can only experience love to the willingness or to the level you're willing to experience the opposite. And that's scary. It's scary for most people. You know, no one likes to lose. Now we have, I'm a very jealous person. So your person, there's something they're really jealous of. Sorry for the glare on that. But yeah, they're very jealous. So we have this 4 of Pentacles here, which is this energy of like wanting to hold on, hold tight, and keep to themselves. So there's something that this person could be very jealous, especially if you have so many options, you have other people. They feel like they have to climb this mountain to get to you, and really all they want to do is just love you. Yeah, okay. I want to get you drunk. All right, so there could be some drinking. We did have, this is the Devil card energy. This kind of like, I'm jealous, I want to keep you to myself, I imagine you naked. So again, there's a lot of passion that this person feels towards you. That's not all that's here. I mean, we saw when we started. But there is a lot of chemistry and charisma and oomph this person feels for you. I don't know how else to phrase that. They just like can't get enough of you. Time to ground yourself. So there, you know, if this person, or if you guys, things have been going on, there may be a need to reconnect with nature, maybe actually go hiking in a mountain, but to ground this connection, or to ground yourself. If they feel like they're too in their head about this, they may withdraw because they need to ground themselves. You are my everything. There's that 10 of Pentacles energy. I think that this might be 10 of Cups. I can't remember which one she intended it to be, but very 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles energy, where you're my everything. I want all of you. I want all of this together. All right. Since I'm pulling other tarot cards or tarot readers cards, this is Lindsay's over at White Rose Guidance. Let's see. I miss you more than you know. You are my dream come true. I'm shocked at your existence. And I see eternity in your eyes. My whole body burns at the thought of you. And I feel so much beauty and harmony. I feel so much beauty, harmony, sweetness, and shelter between us. And your beauty cascades over me. Yeah, this person finds you extremely attractive. Like, it's like, I can't take my eyes off of you. That song. No, I can't think who sings that. Not me, so I'm not going to. But with that said, we're going to move on to our song cards. If you're new to this, with the song cards, if you know the song's awesome. If you don't, feel free to look up the lyrics at least. If it's not your style of music, there'll be a message for you within the lyrics. If you don't want to at all, you don't have to either. Totally up to you. If you want to add a song to our deck, feel free to drop that in the comments. Song title and artist, please. All right, so for pile 3, songs for pile 3. All right, we're going to take that top one. We have Now or Never by Halsey. We have Change by Deftones. We have Dark Horse by Katy Perry. Oop, we have 3 more. I'm going to take those. We have Collide by Howie Day. We have Layla by Eric Clapton. And we have Electric Dream by Giorgio Morover and Phil Oakey. That was, I just made that card yesterday from someone. Anyways, so with this, if you want, you can take a screenshot. You can look into these songs afterwards. You can make a little playlist and listen to it all. See what your person has to say, the vibe that we have from these songs, or you can ignore the whole thing. Totally fine. Much love to you. So those are our song cards. I'm going to move into confirmations for those who need it. Anyone else, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day, morning, evening, wherever you're at in the world when you're watching this timeless reading. I appreciate you guys being here with me. It's truly an honor to read for you. Okay, let's move on to those who need confirmation. We'll get that for you. Get all my different bags and things. Okay. Pile 3. For those who need extra confirmation, can we please provide that? We're going to start with Cancer energy, 4th house energy. So this may be someone that has, I want to say lost a mother, but the 4th house rules like home, mother connections, things like that. So there could be a connection there for some of you. This person could live in your neighborhood or work on houses, something like that, or be a Cancer. We have the 7th house, so Libra, partnerships, love. This also balance and duality here with Libra energy, but ultimately partnerships. All right, can I get more confirmations for those who need it, please? All right, let's see what we have next. We have magnetic personality. This could be you or them, just by the way. We have very driven, and we have an animal lover. Let's get some letters. And a couple more attributes. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got some more letters. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We have heart chakra and throat chakra. So this is someone that would speak from the heart or needs to speak from the heart. As I'm talking, I'm getting like very scratchy throat. So someone also could have I feel like someone has a thyroid issue, but this is the need to speak their truth. That's why I feel like some of you guys will be getting a call or have recently got a call. Like, I need to tell you my truth. I need to tell you stuff from my heart. We have Leo here. We have friends, so you may have mutual friends, have started off as friends, know them through your friends. Again, we have Leo. All right, let's see. Letters, we have S-U-V, so someone could drive an SUV. O-C-F-N-N, so we have double letters. We have a B, we have a J, we have R, R, W, V, I, A, and an F. Junior. We have sun. You guys could have a similar sun sign. Someone could have a sun. Someone could be into furs. Boots with the fur. Sorry. I'm so nerdy. Okay. Anyways, I'll let you guys figure out those. So there are your confirmations for those who need it. If you need a moment to look at the letters, what do you see? I see Ian, Ivan, Van, RJ, JV. There's lots of stuff. And this also could be locations, you know, universities, something, initials for things that mean something to you. Feel free to take whatever confirmations you need. That is the goal here. All right, so next I'm going to move on to advice. Sometimes this advice is about the situation. Sometimes my guides like to throw me out random advice, but someone out there needs it. So let's see. Advice for pile 3. What is their advice at this time? What is advice for pile 3? Count your blessings. So I feel like this message, I don't know how it's going to be received. It's going to be, you know, I never suggest anyone settle, right? But there's a message around not everyone is perfect. People make mistakes. If you can objectively look at your connections and say, does the good outweigh the bad? And can I focus on the good? Again, don't ignore, I would never suggest someone ignore abuse or something like that. I think you get what I'm saying. But this is about, you know, having gratitude for the good things and shifting to that instead of picking someone apart, because none of us are perfect, if we're honest. Maybe some of you guys are close. I'm far from it. But focusing on the good things coming in and having that mind shift might change some stuff for you. And this could be for this situation. This could just be a reminder for life. When we focus on our blessings, we'll see more blessings. If you focus on the obstacles, you see more obstacles. It's where your attention lies, is what you bring into your perception. Your perception is your reality, and realizing that is a life hack. So what do you choose to focus on? That's what you'll notice more of. All right, we have rejuvenate. So there may be a need to rejuvenate this connection, coming in a more blessed way, maybe allowing this connection to be rejuvenated if it's something that your heart truly wants. Don't let someone talk you into something you don't want, right? But there is a need to rejuvenate. This also could be rejuvenating yourself. If, as I talked about, all this love, all that work, and if you're like, well, that's not me, I don't love myself, there may be a need to do that. But also, I feel like someone needs a spa day, like really bad. Like, please do that. Okay. Let's see. What other advice do we have for pile 3, please? Advice for pile 3. We got these two. What do we have? We have trust the universe. So there's a need to let go of control and to trust and allow things to happen. This is first moon in Aquarius. Yeah, like almost like allow the newness of life, allow the universe to show you, and like very much let go, let God kind of energy here. And then we also have go wild. Woo! Full moon in Leo. So we have Leo and Aquarius showing up for confirmations as well. You know, if there's something that you want to do, like go full force into it. You know, this doesn't mean like negating, like trusting the universe, but if there's something that you're being like pulled and called to do, go wild with it. Like go wild with the being that you are, the beautiful soul that you are, and just really step into that playful powerfulness that Leo kind of shows us. We have Leo pop up a couple times. So pile 3, there you go. Thank you again for spending your time with me. It is truly an honor to read for you. I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 4. Of course, as soon as I start this, we have a candle going out. So we're gonna light the flame, pile 4. Bear with me. All right, slight detour on our road to figuring out where is this connection heading? Where is this relationship going? That's what we're looking into in this reading. So you guys were drawn to the traffic cone card. It says caution number 32 and the white jade elephant here. So with you being drawn to this card, there could be a need to proceed with caution. You could be dealing with someone that's kind of cautious. That might be why you're drawn here, or you could just be drawn here. So we're going to start with an energy check-in before we get into the tarot, just to kind of help you see if you're in the right spot. Please remember, these are general readings, so just like that, the whole energy check-in might not fit for you, but my goal is for it to, at least part of it, or one spot of it, to be like, okay, yep, that's for me. This is where I'm supposed to be. But I'll also be doing confirmations at the end if you need a little extra clarification. So let's start. Energy check-in for pile 4. And yes, I like to do these on a screen. Last piles was crazy how many came out together like that just fit. So I was reminded why I do that, because people probably wouldn't have believed it. It was so crazy. Okay, so energy pile check-in for, okay, pile 4, energy check-in, pile 4, energy check-in, pile 4. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much for being here with me. It's truly an honor. All right, let's see what we have. Energy check-in for pile 4. We have gates to triumph, succeed, joy can't read. Success expands in your life. We have some gates opening to a path, so there could be a new way opening up. Maybe this cautionary connection is now starting to open up, and you see like the path forward, the light at the end of the tunnel could be resonant for you. But success expands into your life. So there's a recent kind of opening to success here. All right, let's see. We have a future, anticipate, dream, and plan. We have a crystal ball. So here you are watching a tarot reading, trying to figure out what's going on in the future. But with the dream being on here, my guides are highlighting this word. So some of you may have had a dream connection with this person. They recently showed up in your dream. Maybe that's why it led you here. That could be a connection for you. Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk being strategic, options, not showing hand, or gambling. There could be a gambling connection. We do have this Ace of Hearts here, very like Ace of Cups kind of vibe. I don't know the actual translation for, I know some people read playing cards. I haven't acquired that skill yet, but there is this kind of vibe around, needing to take a risk, getting out of the cautious zone, actually taking a leap of faith. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Okay, so this definitely feels like a very romantic connection. Feels very real, very true, very possibly guided by spirit with this little angel behind here. We have seek your answers within. So we have this bear with a heart and an eye. Some of you may have recently had the bear versus man in the woods conversation. I know that's big on, at least at the time I'm recording this. But this is also like realizing that there's a deep connection here and the answers that you need are within you. So I feel like a lot of you guys already have your internal knowing about where this is going, and you're kind of just here for the extra confirmation. But your guides are also reminding you that your soul already knows. And then we have source. So this could feel like a very connected, source-driven, divine intervention type connection for you. We have the number 31. So we had 31 and 32. So progressing numbers here. So some of you guys could just be like one age apart from this person. That may be relevant. What am I trying to do? Okay. So that's your energy check-in. Kind of touched on a couple different things. Overall, it feels like this connection would be a connection that feels very connected, dedicated, true, You could see a future with this person. It may have started off very cautiously, but now something may have recently changed where you feel like this is opening up to more potential and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. That's our energy. All right, let's jump into the tarot to see where we're going. You're not shuffling properly. Okay. I swear I know what I'm doing. Okay, pile 4. Where's this connection headed? Where's this relationship going? What insight can you give us to where this connection is going, where this is headed? All right, we have a 4 of Cups. Interesting. So there could have been some sort of recent rejection or feeling of missed opportunity. Maybe that's why this caution is here. There could be a fear of love because of past things that didn't work out. But we're starting off the reading there, so hopefully we'll progress past this kind of... If anyone watches me for a while, everyone knows that's my meh card, M-E-H, meh. If meh was a card, it'd be like the 4 of Cups, because it's just a feeling of apathy. 4 of Cups also can be someone who's gone through so much that you just like don't even know how to feel anymore. You're just like, I just can't. So you may resonate with that message. All right, we have a 9 of Wands. So this is perseverance. This is someone, again, who's been through a lot, but not giving up. We have a 7 of Cups, weighing out options, kind of figuring out the best bet. Am I choosing love? This could be someone that, again, is cautious because they're trying to figure out. I really feel like, and this could be both of you, but that there's this cautiousness because of past pain, past hurts, past rejections. Could be with this person or just in general. So now it's like you really like to weigh out your options. People, both parties feel like they're being extremely cautious because they've been through a lot. They know what they want. They don't want to settle, but they want to choose right. And then we have the Empress here. She is pregnant in this picture. This is Libra Taurus energy. So this could be, you know, we're going from cautious because we don't want to get hurt. We've been through a lot. We want to make the right choice and we want to build something real. So this feels like for some of you, this could be a connection going towards starting a family, but just starting something together, creating something together. This is also a lot of beauty and love connecting between the people. Could be your person seeing you as extremely beautiful, being kind of in awe of you. And the overall energy to start us off is the 2 of Pentacles. So it's weighing out the options, trying to find a balance here. You know, it looks like this cat's about to jump on and throw off the balance though. So I feel the need to say, like, with this, as cautious as you want to be, as cautious as you guys are trying to like make the right choice. I don't want to make the wrong choice again. I feel like that's it's the energy here. It's, you know, sometimes life just comes in and throws you a curveball. Like you think you have everything all floating up in the air and bink. So I feel like the universe, this connection is almost trying to force you to release control a little bit and allow things to happen. And we know that's scary and we know we've been hurt, but there is beauty in the unknown. There's beauty in the trying. There is beauty in, you know, even though you're trying to be strategic, there's beauty in taking that gamble and taking that risk. All right, let's clarify these. I mentioned this, I think, in a different pile, but the message is coming up again. And I do have a friend, anytime I mention this, she absolutely hates when I say this. But, you know, sometimes we're only able to experience love to the level that we're also willing to experience the opposite. That's effing scary. But sometimes things go well, sometimes they don't. But in order to get there, sometimes you have to take that risk. You can be calculated. You can, you know, weigh out the options here. But in order to get to where you want to go, sometimes you just have to have a little bit of blind faith, okay? If you're not ready, if that's very triggering, maybe you're not there yet, totally leave that alone. But this does feel like you can try to be as cautious as you want here, but like my guides are like, literally, I've never noticed, I've used this deck a lot, in the past 4 years. Never noticed this cat was like jumping on here to throw it all out of balance. And my guides literally will highlight parts of cards for me, and they're like highlighting this cat, and it's not in a mean way. It's just like, you can try all you might, but sometimes life just comes in to send you on a roller coaster, you know? Don't shoot the messenger on that. I'm not trying to be mean with that. Just realize that you can't. Sometimes you just have to do, and you can't plan. All right, so we have this Knight of Wands clarifying this Four of Cups. So with this kind of feeling of, man, underneath the surface, there is a passion. There is like, I want things to be different. I want passion in life again. I want abundance. I want the fire. And this has a chance to go, but it's like almost like you have to take that cup of love that's coming in the door. But if you're focused on all the times that it didn't work out, you're going to miss the fire, you know? This is interesting. This reading is coming in more. I am going to do advice at the end, but it is coming in a little more advice-like. So sorry if that's not what you wanted. Maybe pick a different pile, pick a different reading. I go where Spirit takes me. I do my best to guide it, but as we know, they come in and jump on our balance, right? Okay, let's see. We have the Five of Swords here. So yeah, this feels like, and this could be this connection though, but I'm looking at this progression. You know, here we are fighting ourselves. Like, we've been through a lot. You guys both could be mirroring each other. You could have been through a lot within this connection, been through a lot just in past connections. Again, maybe why you guys are both being so cautious, but it's like, if you get too focused on everything that went wrong in the past, you could miss what could go right in the future. Even though like there may be still some bumps along the way, you know, that kind of end goal of love. And the reason I talk about love so much with Empress is it's a card that's ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of love, connected to Taurus and Libra. So it's just beauty and everything that you want in this creation, whatever that creation looks like for you, to have something new and build towards that. But be mindful of how much you're letting the past affect you where you're going, because you're not going to get anywhere if you're looking behind you. You know, you're going to miss what's in front of you, kind of vibe. We have an Ace of Pentacles. So with this option, and I love in this one, even though she's kind of got her hand on here, it's like I have my hand on the cup that has the heart, has the love in it. And here it is. If I choose love, if I dare to choose love, then I have this new tangible beginning, new tangible opening coming up for myself. All right, let's clarify this Empress card. And then we have, who is this? This is the King of Wands. So yeah, this passionate, fiery attraction, it has the chance to create. Our wands are the creative type cards coming in here wanting to create. This has the chance to, if you choose it, if you choose to choose love, it can grow and it can build so much confidence. I believe this is the king in this one. I can't remember what the queen looks like now. I think that's the king's crown. I love this little deck, but sometimes I'm like, this is the happy tarot. But this may be the queen now that I'm looking at this, just because there's the big sunflower. Anywho, we got a court card, upper court card with, now I'm going to second guess myself. Let me find a king real quick. Sorry. Keeping it real. I have 200 decks. Sometimes yeah, okay. So this is the Queen of Wands. I apologize. Still fiery, passionate, confidence, standing in your power, just beautiful energy here. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess here, another 2. So we have 2, 2. It's a number of partnership. This is abundance. We have these pomegranates in the background, which are abundance, and a High Priestess sitting here with this knowing. It's like the universe knowing that this can be balanced even with the bumps in the road. You can still have it all. You know, you can, but you have to almost trust that this is going to work out. I don't know if anyone out there has self-sabotaging tendencies, or maybe you recognize that about your person. And that can be counteracted if you choose to, you know, again, take that little bit of leap of faith and choose love. So where do I think this is going? I think this is two people that actually are choosing love, and they're going to find that they will find balance in the chaos here. Anything else before I move on? Okay. I always like to throw in some how is your person feeling in my readings, since that is my most popular reading. So let's get a little insight to how your person's currently feeling about you and the connection. To kind of see where it's going. I think this has the chance to have a future. Okay, how is this person feeling? Did I have a flipper? No. Okay. How's this person feeling? The chase, preparation, relentless pursuit, victory. So they're ready to jump on in and chase you. They're preparing. They're relentless. They're persistent. But then we have that silence, frozen, no words. Interesting. So this person it's almost like being stuck between the energy of, I want to go after this, I want to persevere, and then I'm also cautious and I'm afraid. Okay. What else? Masculine energy. So masculine energy, regardless of your person, is just the energy of actually doing. Feminine energy is the energy of receiving. So this person actually wants to do something about this, even though they're getting stuck and a little frozen at times. So you may recognize that hot, cold energy in your person. Limit, final straw, overload, breaking point. So this person is at their limit. It's almost like either or get off the pot, like, you know, saying like, I do feel like this person is at their limit. They're at that breaking point. They either they have to do something about this, whatever that looks like. They can't be cautious anymore. They feel this true love. They have to take this gamble. They have to step through this gate. It's really what it's look like. But this is their feeling. So their feeling are ready for the chase, but also still a little frozen, wanting to be the doer and kind of at their limit when it comes to this. That limit's going to look a little different for everybody. If that doesn't fit at all, if you're like, what is she talking about? Just accept that part is not for you and not in your situation. Again, friendly reminder, general reading. So I want to look into what this person, what do they want to happen? Because again, this is the energy of what's going to happen. Let's see, what do they want to happen? Where are they? Where does your person, what do they want to happen, and their intentions? So what does pile 4's person want to happen? What do they want to happen right now? Oh, I'm holding my cards upside down. Okay. It's like, do I have a reversal? All right, strength. Let me pull. We have the Leo card. What do they want to happen? Gemini Lovers card. And the Hierophant. Wow, okay, all major arcana. So the strength is this person wants to have the courage to do this. They want to take care of this. They want to have this partnership with you, make this choice. The Lovers is also about choice and partnership. The Hierophant, even though we have a sleeping deer here, this is the key. The Hierophant can represent marriage. It can represent traditional beliefs, that next step kind of energy. Sometimes the Hierophant cards are represented by steps. So I like to think of it as like taking that next step, moving forward, making something solid, opening the door with this key. So I do think that this is what they want. They want a strong partnership that's solid and grounded and peaceful. We do have that, again, that sleeping deer. It's kind of like, I want to be at peace with things. So what are their intentions? What are piles 4 intentions? My nose just got super itchy, so I don't know what that's about. I usually jokingly say when someone's thinking about me, but so someone's person out there might have really bad allergies or something. I don't know. Okay. Itchy nose, if that means something to somebody. There you go. All right. 5 of Pentacles. All right. Their intentions. 4 of Swords. Okay. With this combination, so the 4 of Swords is typically a card of inaction. So with it being in the reverse, it feels like they want to take action. They want to, hopefully, I'm going to do one more clarifier, because this is a card of abandonment or feeling left out. So this could be, regardless of, you know, being afraid of rejection, they're going to step through and take action towards this. I don't think that they're hopefully not going to leave you out in the cold or anything, but let me clarify one more of this intention. I'm not quite understanding this. Make this make sense. Okay. I do feel like this person is ready to make a choice, regardless of, you know, what could go wrong. I do think they want to make a choice and step forward. And they want to make a choice with the heart. So we have this green ribbon, which is the color of the heart chakra, and they want to step forward. They don't want to be held back anymore. So that's what I think they intend to do. They intend to get through their fear of abandonment and actually take action towards this and make some sort of choice here. All right. This part of the reading has been my Achilles heel. I was guided when I set this up to pull cards from this deck. So I'm rephrasing this section of, this is the possible harsh truths that maybe you guys just need to consider when it comes to this connection. We'll see what comes up. There's good and bad in this deck, but most of it's been bad. So I'm like, why did I do this to myself? But I didn't do it. My guides called me to do it. So we're going to see what you guys need to know. Again, if this general reading, if this section doesn't fit for you or makes you feel whatever, just let that go. No need to bark at me in the comments about it. I'm just going where I was led. So what does pile 4 need to know from here? Jackpot. Winning money, got rich, inherited unexpected money. Okay, well, this is finally a good card, and we have gambling. Maybe someone needs to go play the lotto. That should be a sidebar. But something you need to know, that this does have a chance of winning. This does feel like this has the chance. I know you may be timid and fearful. This has a chance of really being a jackpot win. It's nice to see a good card after he finally gave a pile like a big warning and a good card come out. My guides are so funny. I'm trying to see this. It says Sedi Mezzo. I think this is in Spanish or maybe Italian. I don't know that picture. It's a lotto ticket, but it's in a different language. That may, if you guys know what that means, I'm not cool enough yet to speak their language. Anyways, but feels like this is the jackpot. That's something you need to understand, that this does have the potential to win, is what I feel like saying with this card here. Okay. Also, if someone plays a lotto and you win, throw a sister a couple bucks. Okay. We have legal issues, court, judges, immigration, lawyers. So there could be some sort of thing that you're not seeing. There could be some sort of legal issue. I'm going to give a nod to Libra here and balance. So that may be something you also need to understand. Your person could be dealing with some legal issues. It's interesting with immigration here, and this is a language I don't speak, which I'm sure there's probably going to be 7 people in the comments telling me what language it is. Thank you. I'm sorry I missed it. I know I have viewers all around the world. But there could be some sort of connection here that you need to keep in mind, that if there's some sort of foreign from where you are, or needed for immigration or something like that, may be resonant for the situation. Okay, so next we're going to do channeled messages, then we're going to do our songs. I'll do confirmations just to help you know if you're in the right spot, if you need that, and then advice for you guys. So let's see. I need a sip of my drink real quick. It's been a really long reading, so I've taken little breaks, but my voice is going. So let's see. All right, I'm feeling this shadow and light, so we'll see what comes up. Just because this person feels so in between two worlds kind of vibe. So let's see. What does pile 4's person want to say? What do they want to say? What do they want them to know, please? Just like the rest of this reading, general reading with the messages, take the ones that fit. If they don't make sense to you, just let them go. Not a big deal. All right, we have, I can't admit that I'm wrong. So when this person's in their low vibrational energy, that's what all the shadow means. They have a hard time admitting when they're wrong. Life would be empty without you by my side, though. It's a light aspect. Okay. I'm focused on my career over love right now, shadow. So they have a tendency to lean into their familiar. That could be that 4 of Cups where they're like, oh, love is scary to me. You know, again, maybe that's where they go back and forth a little bit in this energy. I didn't believe in myself or in you. Okay, so there's something that this person may have a hard time believing in love and believing love is possible. This one came flying out. Let's see what we have. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. My emotions are like a roller coaster right now. Yeah, we saw that. I'm secretly heartbroken. Okay. I found silence, or safety in the silence between us. We do have a lot more shadow, so your person may be operating, you know, from a little bit lower vibration at this time. I'm looking energetically at the time the time you're watching this. I don't know if I can live up to your image of me. So this kind of reminds me of when someone, you know, has put someone else on a pedestal and they don't see themselves that way. So this person is feeling a little low. Wow, so much shadow. Okay. I can never find the right words to say to you. So this person does trip up, not sure what to say. Again, this might be why they proceed with caution. Reminds me of like Virgo energy where they have to be like perfect about it before they say it. Maybe that's just my special person. I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted. Huh. Okay. So much shadow. Okay. And then we have, it's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. So yeah, this person has a hard time with this. You know, we did have this true love. So you may all know all this and you're just like, oh, why are you so cautious? You know, I don't know. Let's pull a couple more. I'm gonna pull this deck. I haven't used this one in a while. What else is this pile? I feel like we're gonna get a finance issue. Something, I don't know why I keep seeing a card about finances in my head. This is divine love. Oh, this divine love thing is new to me. I'm scared. Okay. Take action. So I feel like this person wants to take action. We did have in their intentions or their feelings that masculine energy of action. Okay. Let's see. Express your deepest emotions. They want to take action and express their deepest emotions, but they want you to tell them how they feel. They might be one of those people they're like, I'll show you my heart if you show me yours, you know. Pay attention to your dreams. Hey, that's come up again. This person may be dreaming about you too, because that dream message has come up twice. I want to be more than friends. Let's pull one more from this deck. With that nod, I do want to say, like, someone is having financial issues. They keep showing me that card, but I don't know if it's this deck or why I keep seeing that card. So just if that fits for your person and they're being a little weird about something, that they could be dealing with some financial issues, possibly some legal issues or something around finances. Maybe they're hoping for some unexpected money. Okay. Improve your finances. There we go. So yeah, this person, there could be a focus around, they feel like they need to have all this abundance before they can move forward. They may be one of those people that have to have all their ducks in a row before they proceed. And they have a vision of how they wanted to proceed and feel more secure. Told you. Okay, sorry. I know that you guys know that I know what I'm doing, but sometimes I feel crazy with my one-offs. I'm like, whoa, okay. But I love when I get that confirmation, or when you guys confirm in the comments. You guys are the best. And you're like, no, you're right. So I appreciate that. All right, song cards, guys. All right, I just got done adding a bunch. If you've ever given me a song card in the comments and I haven't liked it or written back with added, feel free to drop it in again. I try my best to keep up with all of them. I do really well, but I'm sure I've missed some along the way. You guys are amazing, comment so many beautiful things, sometimes harsh things, but I try to catch them all. So, but sometimes I don't love sitting in my comment section. Anyways, feel free to drop a song, drop a little music note emoji first. Maybe that'll help me zero in on them. Anyways, with the song cards, if you know the song, awesome. If you don't and you feel compelled, look up the lyrics at least. There'll be a message for you there, or ignore this whole section. I don't care. It's up to you. So, and if you want to suggest a song, drop it in the comments. Song cards for pile 4. All right, that's way too many. We're just going to take that top one and this top one. Okay. One more from this section of the deck. see. All right, well, we have undisclosed desires by Muse and Just Like Heaven were flipped, but I'm gonna put them back in. I don't think they flipped this time around. Okay, and there we go. Let's see what we have for songs. Songs. Okay, we have Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. Separate Ways by Journey. The Power of Love by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. To Make You Feel My Love by Garth Brooks. And Skinny Love by Birdie. So if you guys want to take a screenshot, if you want to look them up, some people have told me they make a little playlist and listen to them all and kind of get all the messages. Or again, ignore it. I don't care. Up to you. Totally fine. All right, let's move on for those who need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person and their pile. I'm going to do that next. If you know this is where you're at, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It is truly an honor to get to read for you. And I hope that you have a lovely day, morning, evening, wherever you're at. But again, thank you for spending your time with me. All right, let's move on to confirmations and then we'll do advice. So for those that need extra confirmation, can we please help them provide that for them? So we have Aquarius energy, 11th house energy. Some of you, this could be an online connection. Second house is Taurus. This could be someone that also you've met at work, you know, from day-to-day work. This is day-to-day income money. In the second house, this is also luxurious things, tangible things, the five senses. But Taurus and Aquarius. All right, let's see. Oh, my nose is itching again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Woo. Let's see, attributes for those watching. Can we get some more confirmations for those who are watching that need it, please? And this could be about you or them. We have a DR, so someone may be a doctor. See, RN, a nurse. There could be a medical connection. I'll go through those in a minute, but let's see. Okay, let's see what we have. Well, we have a bunch of tarot cards. So we have the Chariot, so Cancer energy showing up. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy showing up. We have the Devil, so Capricorn energy, again, a work connection. We have the Six of Cups, so definitely feeling like a soulmate connection. This also could be knowing someone from childhood or family connections. We have the Knight of Wands. That's a lot of passion between the two of you guys. This person could be come across a bit of a player. I don't know. They could just be cautious about their actual emotions, but a little more passionate, easy with passion. We have the Five of Cups. So there is regretful energy here. Some sort of regrets that have gone on with this. Let's look at these. We have spying, so someone's keeping an eye on you. We have dark eyes and intense eyes. So they can either have dark and intense eyes or just intense eye contact. All right. So we have Aquarius, light hair, foreign. So someone could be from a different location than you. We have Central Asia. We have fire. So we have the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Stubborn, very Taurus vibes, and Pisces. All right, and our letters, we have R, N, D, R. So I'm getting that doctor vibe, medical vibe. K, we have another N, so we have double letters. So double letters can be important. We have another R. We have two Qs, QQ, okay. We have an E and an A. And the number 9, so September or the 9th month or the 9th house, which is Sagittarius, could be important as well. So I see Dean is here. See Ren and Renna. Ken. Knuff. All right. We have Dan. Ran. Someone could be a runner. Someone could have ran. Rar. I'm sure there's a lot more. I'm going to let you guys look at these. So those are your confirmations for those who need it. I hope that you found what you're looking for extra confirmations. And then we're going to move into advice. So for advice, sometimes this is about the situation. Sometimes my guides just take the opportunity to get someone a special message. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, I feel like I have to say that so much. You guys come at me. Not everyone, but whoo. When people come at me in the comments, boy, goodness. I want to be like, are you okay? I'm just a person reading some cards. I'm not personally attacking you. All right, advice, pile 4. What is their advice? What do they need to know, need to hear? What's the advice for the situation? Hopefully the situation. Advice. Okay, we have those 2. We have strengthen your gifts. So we did have the High Priestess here. So really tapping into your intuition about this, trusting your intuition. If you have a hard time with that, if you're like, I don't know if it's my intuition or my ego, or if I'm scared or blah, 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 you know, all those things, very legit. I get it all the time. It gets talked about all the time. So your intuition this is your friendly reminder. Your intuition could be saying the same thing as your fears. However, your intuition is a calm knowing. It's like when you're like, nope, I'm not supposed to do that, even if you don't know why, or yeah, I need to do that. I feel like the yeses are a little more exciting, but again, it's a calm knowing. It's a knowing from your gut, not from your head, from within you, either your gut, your heart, wherever, but it comes from inside, not just inside your head. Our ego, the fear-based patterns, subconscious tend to run. I feel like when you're thinking, that internal knowing is just in there, at least for me, and the way it's explained. So if you're feeling frantic and you can't tap in or trust, that's when you kind of need to do something to get out of your head, back into your body, go for a walk, do something that kind of helps you connect, that you kind of meditative like stuff. I get a lot of people can't actually sit and meditate. There's lots of ways to meditate. Something that gets you kind of, washing dishes for me. I get the best ideas when washing dishes. I needed to be like, hey, Alexa, take a note. Hopefully she's not recording me right now because when I have wet hands. Anyways, so repetitive motions or repetitive things sometimes gets us in that meditative state. So when you're in that calm, out of your head, out of the worry, in a calm moment, then ask yourself, be like, okay, I feel good, I feel calm. Let me ask myself, my intuition, this question. And then you'll feel it. You'll be like, okay, it's either like a no. Sometimes it's an I don't know, because maybe there's something in the experience you have to figure out. That's a whole different ball game, but it's a calm knowing. That's the only way I can explain it in the best way. Okay, next you guys have burst out of your cocoon. So if you've been cautious, you are being guided to go wild, get out there, put yourself out there, spread those wings, fly, let people see your beauty. Think about sometimes if people go into a cocoon, think of the caterpillar going to chrysalis, it turns to complete mush. Sometimes we all fall apart and then to build ourselves renewed. So this is time for, if you've been in the incubation mode, it's time to come out, show your colors, let the world see how beautiful you are, and just bust out of your cocoon. And then we have ask with sincerity. So if you have a question for your person, you really want to know where they're coming from, it may take you taking that risk and asking with sincerity. Say, hey, look, this is, I want to know the answer here. Be prepared that it could go either way, right? We don't have control. Like I'm looking at potentials here, but people have free will. But asking with sincerity, if someone dismisses that, that's an answer right there too. But ask what you want and ask what you need with sincerity. This also can go for asking the universe what you want with sincerity. Like be honest, come from a truthful place about what you want and ask that way. All right, a couple more. What else does pile 4 need to know, need to hear? Their advice at this time. Take inspired action. So you're being guided to take some sort of inspired action, follow, tap into your intuition. I look at intuition as inspired thoughts. Take inspired action. Full moon in Virgo, which is interesting because Virgo has that tendency to be perfectionism. Love it. I have some heavy placements there, so I get it. But yeah, take inspired action. So if there's something that you want this person or a different situation, you're being guided to burst out of your cocoon, trust yourself, ask with sincerity, but take inspired action. Not frivolous, crazy, frantic action, but inspired from that place within. All right, one more. Lighten up. Last quarter moon in Leo. So Leo energy is very playful energy. It's that childlike energy. It's that 5th house energy. If you've been getting very serious, if this has you weighed down, maybe it's time to shake it out a little bit. If you can't get out of your head, if you're feeling like bogged down by this, light up a little bit. Do something fun. Do something silly. Get out of your own way. You know, have some fun. Turn on the music. Have a little dance party by yourself. I do that a lot. Very reminiscent of Grey's Anatomy when you dance it out kind of vibe. I do that with my daughter too. But lighten up a bit. It's okay if things, you know, are bogging you down again, this or something else. Maybe the answer for you to find that recenter yourself is to lighten up a bit and just kind of have some fun. You know, it's not all meant to be serious. We're here to have fun, have a playful human experience. I get that sometimes it's very hard, but it's worth it. So, bottom of the deck, there's an extra message here. It says, you are loved. So don't forget. Again, life is hard. Situations are hard. You are loved. Your spirit team loves you. The universe loves you. I know it doesn't feel like that all the time. I get that. But you are loved. Make sure you love yourself too. All right, pile 4, I'm going to end this here. Thank you again for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Oh, sidebar, I'll throw this in real quick. Hopefully within the next month, 2-3 months, I'm trying to figure it out. I've had a lot of people ask me about my my readings, my spirit-led readings, or my week ahead readings. I've been playing around with my channel, and I realized that those are really affecting my algorithm. So I am hopefully within the next 1 to 3 months, I'll be starting a separate channel that will just be focused on that. I have been working behind the scenes for like a 1.5 years on this. I just haven't had the time to be consistent with it, because if I do it, I have to be consistent. So being a mom of small kids, especially one is special, 100% dependent care, special needs, sometimes it's hard, but I'm starting to think I'm getting in my own way. But I will do that. I'm excited about it. I need to do it. I just found this little note to myself that I don't even know how long ago I made this. It says, be patient. You'll know when it's time for you to wake up and move ahead. And it's a quote by Ram Dass. Yes, I even have hair in this sticky gross thing. I probably should rewrite it, but I don't know when I wrote that. I guess I needed that message at the moment. I couldn't tell you. It could have been years ago. And I found it stuck on something. So I was like, okay, all right, I hear you. So I just kind of put that to the side. I look at it daily. But with that, maybe someone else needed that message. But with that said, I will be doing that. I already have a name for my channel. I already have a logo. I made all that 1 year ago. So I really need to do it. The timing just felt off before. Every time I tried, stuff came up, so it wasn't the right time. So I'm feeling like energetically I'm there to get that started. So hopefully for those who need or are looking for more advice type stuff, loving support type stuff, week ahead type stuff, less, other than love, I'm going to keep a journey in light to love, because that's just kind of what happened, and that's where it morphed to. And anytime I tried to adjust that, it hurt me in the number section again. But we won't even get into YouTube algorithm. I know some people have accounts where they blend it all. Awesome, they can make it work. I haven't been able to. So I will be doing a separate channel. But I'm excited. So hopefully you guys will like that, and whoever is looking for that will find me over there. I guess that's it. All right, enough rambling for me. Wow, I'm at 44 minutes for this pile. Thank you guys so much for still sitting here with me. Sending you guys all the love in the world. Bye.